Okay, so you all think that I'm gonna sound crazy for this. But hear me out, okay. If you go to the supermarket and you get yourself one of the limited edition London Fog Milano cookies, and you bite down on it and you eat it, it's going to taste exactly like a bowl of Fruit Loops. I'm not kidding. Like, you're gonna, when you try it, you're gonna come back to me and you're gonna be like, Lilith, you were so right. I doubted you. I thought you were insane for that, but you were so correct. In fact, you were too correct. And now I owe you now I owe you my entire estate. Take my house. Take my wife. Take my dog and my kids. You can have it all. You guys will thank me later. And my goodness, hello! And Alyssa, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to community. Thank you so much. I said your house, you didn't need to donate more subs, but thank you, I appreciate that a lot. But hello, everybody, it is me, her queen tip, Lilith, the Spectral Lot Bunny, coming at you guys with a pal today. Pal, you may unmute yourself now and introduce yourself to anybody who may not be familiar with you.
Hello, it is I, that pal. How is my volume?
I think you sound fine. How does she sound, chat? How does she sound? Everybody, hello. This is Jen. I think a lot of us would recognize her, but Jen would, why don't you introduce yourself, my dear?
Hello, everybody. I am Jen. I've been on stream before, but it's been a while.
It has.
I can't remember the last time we've collaborated, but hello, chat. I am so happy to be here, and I'm so ready for some nice, cozy streaming.
I'm ready too. It has been a while since you've been here. Yeah, anybody who may be new to Jen, she used to come by a lot. She'd play Stardew Valley with me and hang out, and it was always a lot of fun. But now Jen, she seems to, it's been hard to get her on here lately because she's a little too busy and famous for me now, being in all these stage productions and just,
I'm not famous.
Generally kicking ass at everything she does. So it's been a little harder to get her on here. I was hoping that she'd remember us little people, and it seems that she does.
What are you talking about? Little people? Nah, I look up to Lilith a lot. I always love watching these streams. They're so cozy, and I'm really glad we finally found the opportunity to collaborate again. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. Thank you so much for coming here today. Yeah, and likewise with all of the sweet words that you have said to me. Although rather than streams, I would say your stage productions, because y'all, Jen is quite the actress. She's quite the actress. She's quite the chanteuse. So she's been absolutely amazing in everything that I have seen her in. So I'm really happy to have her here today, both as just a very talented person and as a dear friend of mine who has been with me through thick and thin, especially these last few months, I will say. Through all of my Michigas.
We've really been there for each other, haven't we, Lilith? Like, both of us have, I feel, have really comforted each other. We've both gone through a lot of ups and downs lately.
Honestly, very similar, if not the same experiences this year. So we've really been there for each other through a lot of things. So tonight is not going to be about having to get each other through stuff, but about laughing and having fun and just enjoying each other's company. And speaking of enjoying company, I would love to enjoy the company of my chat as well. So let me say hello to all of you. Hello, friends. Hello, Doc. Hello, Trickproof. And Trickproof, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 20 months. Thank you for your support. Ooh, thank you for the soup. Good soup, yum. Soup so good, yum. And hello, Roro. Hello, Lumi. Hello, Buckaroo Holiday. Hello, Craig's Critique. Hello, Perpetual Panda. Hello to all of my deputies reporting for duty today. It's so good to see all of you. Hello, Alyssa. Hello to all of my dearest friends. Sisterhood of the Traveling Stream. Actually, though, wow, Lilith, your friends are so cool, aren't they? my friends are the best. So I'm always really happy when I can get friends on here, and it's nice getting all of my friends. It's been a great time, and yeah, Jen is gonna be enjoying some strawberry ice cream while we hang out. But I didn't just get Jen on here to yap today. There's even more reasons for that. There has been a game that Jen has been wanting me to play for a very, very long time now, and now I own it thanks to our dearest Mama Fluffy buying the game for me. Thank you so much, Fluffy.
Thank you, Fluffy.
Yeah, thank you, Fluffy. And now I finally have the privilege of being able to play the game. However, I wanted to wait until I was able to get Jen on here, since she had been asking for the longest time to join me while I play it. And well, that's what we're doing here today. Jen texted me this morning, asked if we could do another stream together sometime, and I was just like, well, you want to hang out tonight? Tonight's a good a night as any, so in a little bit, we are going to be playing the game, Why Am I Dead at Sea? A game I've been wanting to play for a long time because Jen has just been raving and raving about it, so I'm really excited.
Yes, I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited too. It's going to be a good time. I know that it's a fun mystery, so Detective Bunny is going to be here. She's going to need the help of all of her deputies, of her hired goons.
Yes.
Jen, and we may have another visitor coming by in a little bit who's another one of my old hired goons that's I'm re-enlisting for their help in this very specific case. Is it because you can't swim? What do you mean? Who said I can't swim? I'm the best swimming bunny that there is around. You've heard of the butterfly stroke, but have you ever heard of the rabbit stroke? It's where I can paddle with my big ass ears. Yeah, that's right. I can paddle with my ears. Can you do that? They can't do that, Jen. These absolute buffoons.
These buffoons.
These buffoons with their small ass ears. You guys can't even paddle with your ears. Like, come on, grow up. Grow up.
Yeah.
Your ears are still small in 2025. What are you doing?
Yeah, grow those ears out.
Hey, I do not deserve an egg for that. I'm ahead of the curve. Who needs hands to swim when you got big ass ears? Exactly. Feels very Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is my ancestor. I've learned everything from Uncle Bugs.
Uncle Bugs.
I've learned everything from my good old Uncle Bug. Where do you think I learned how to become a trickster devil? You think I learned that on my own? No. Everything I learned from Uncle Bug.
Yes. Good old Uncle Bug.
Good old Uncle Bug. You've met Uncle Bug before, Jen. You know what he's like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's pulled many a prank on you in the past.
Oh, I'm aware.
But how are you, Jen? What have you been up to since the many, many moons that we have last streamed together?
The many moons. I've been doing a lot of theater. I've been taking acting classes. I've been, exploring, living on my own for the first time, which is pretty interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Yeah, for anybody who's never lived alone before, it's an interesting experience. You learn a lot about yourself, and it's been one of the hardest things I've had to do, but I think it's necessary for someone like me, because for those of you who don't know, I'm an extroverted extrovert, so I'm energized by other people. So when I'm all alone, it's like all of a sudden I go out, I see all these friends, and then I come home and it's just me and my thoughts, and that can be really, really difficult to navigate sometimes. So I'm learning to just sit with the feelings more, and just learning to just be by myself more. So it's been, this year has really been a big learning experience for me. A couple weeks ago I fell. I recently got a facial injury. Nothing broken, thankfully, but
it's all right. You're in the right place to be talking about your facial injuries, because chat knows about the many facial injuries that I've given myself in the past.
Something we have in common. Yeah, when I told Lilith I got a black eye, Lilith was like, "Oh, girl, that's gonna fade. Don't worry." I'm crying, freaking out. And it's actually faded now. It's pretty much gone.
Yeah, it's so funny. Jen comes to me freaking out and crying about having a black eye, and I'm just like, oh, I got one of those 2 years ago. That'll go away in a couple days. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
First time?
Yeah, first timer.
First time.
I also did have to get stitches in my chin, but I got those removed, and now I just have to put scar cream on my chin every morning. But I mean, other than that, I'm not in any physical pain or anything. So then my teeth didn't get affected, which is really lucky. So I don't know. I'm just going through a phase of
no, trust me. After the shit that I've been through with the dentist, you don't want anything happening to those chompers. Nothing else is happening to these big old bunny chompers, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I hate tooth pain. I hate tooth pain. I hate throat pain. I honestly, chat, I think mouth pain is the worst kind of pain. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion. So,
mouth pain is literally detrimental to me, as all of the work I do requires my mouth to work.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it was like when I split my lip a couple months ago, for a whole day, I was just like, well, I can't work today on account of the fact that I can't really talk without blood and pus coming out of my lip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, so I'm really lucky that, my teeth weren't affected, but I mean, it's just... my face really looked pretty bad for like a week, and I kind of had to just get used to not looking good for a while. And I think it taught me a lesson, I don't know. It got me to take a break from feeling the need to like put on makeup all the time and stuff. And I mean, I love makeup. I see it as an art, but I think at the same time, I think after I got that injury, I mean, chat, when like someone goes through something and they kind of have like a not necessarily a revelation, but they kind of just go through a period of peace where they kind of just like accept things more, because like I'm kind of in the relief stage after going through that. That's
chat, you guys know what that's like. I'm always like that, right? I always go through those stages of relief after inconveniences happen to me. Extremely. Yeah. Very relatable.
Yeah. So,
no, actually, no. Yeah. I know what you mean, though, for sure. And welcome, Fluffy. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back to Bodily Functions Talk on Lilith Snoozes. Apparently, don't worry, we won't be talking about the poop knife this time. We're just talking about our injuries today. And
welcome back to Bodily Functions Talk on Lilith Snoozes. Hey, Lilith can talk about whatever she wants to talk about. This is her
just as long as I'm not, taking it too far.
Hey, there's no such thing as too far on Lilith Snoozes.
I don't know about that. But you know what? You came out of it stronger, so that's what's good. And you came out of it okay, because at the end of the day, it's just a little accident. All accidents heal. I get them every single month.
Yeah.
So it's these things happen, and they are really shitty when they happen. But you're a tough cookie, so I'm happy to see that you came out of it really well.
Oh,
Was something affect you? Sorry.
Huh?
No, you go.
Oh, what were you saying?
No, I was just reading a chat. Would something affect you when you're eating? That's worse for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when I cut my lip, and I tried to eat some mac and cheese that night, because I was like, all right, I could really only eat something soft right now. But since I still had the bandage on my lip, like, the cheese was like mixing with like the other fluids that were on my lip, and I was just like, this is not ideal. This is extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you kind of just have to deal with it. And now it's fine. I mean, I have a little bit of scar tissue on my lip, but that's okay. It's not really visible.
Oh, I haven't noticed.
Just a little battle scar. And then afterwards, you can tell people, you should see what I did to the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should see that other guy.
Lilith especially feels relief after she gets over certain hurdles. My life is a big giant hurdle. Poop Talk haunts me, stares off into the distance. Wait, hey, like Pepper feels relief? I just got that. I just got what you guys were talking about. Hey! I said I wasn't gonna talk about Dookie today. But yeah, I'm very proud of you, Jen, and I'm glad to see that you're doing better. And I totally get what you mean about living on your own. It's quite an adjustment, especially like
It's hard,
for me,
y'all.
definitely the
It's
biggest adjustment
hard.
was the having to pay all my bills on my own part, but there's plenty of
Yeah.
other challenges too, because I was thinking about it the other day, and like I thought about how up until you reach that point in your adulthood where you move out and you have a job, you're kind of always surrounded by people, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. Like, I've always been on the opposite spectrum of you, where I'm an introverted introvert, and I get my energy by being alone. I still do feel those thoughts when I'm alone, but like, but even as an introvert, like growing up, I was always either with family, like they were in the house that I grew up in, or I was at school where there were a bunch of people, or I would be at a friend's house, and very rarely would I be like just by myself. And then you get to college, and once again, you're still just surrounded by people all the time. But then once you're finally out in like a neighborhood on your own, and like and if you're not living with like a partner or something, like you really are for the first time spending all of this time by yourself. And that affects you. Like, it's definitely affected me, spending all of these years spending most of my time by myself.
Yeah.
And the streaming has definitely helped with that. So even though it's like, I'm technically alone in my bedroom, I'm talking to people, I'm talking to chat, I'm talking to you, like, it's this definitely helps a lot with that loneliness.
It's quite. I'm always here for you and the chat.
Thank you. I'm always here for you too. But yeah, it's certainly
and I'm
quite
here
a
for
weird
you,
feeling
chat.
and adjustment. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm here for the chat. I'm here for everyone in the chat. Also, side note, I have to use the restroom. I will be right back.
Okay. Hello, chat.
Okay.
Dental should be covered in health insurance. You need healthy teeth to be a healthy person. I know. I was just dealing with some stress with my dad, where it's like, the dental insurance that I had was just about to run out, and but they told me I can get like signed up for this new coverage plan, but it's not gonna cover as much for my dentist appointment. So I'm just like, must meet billionaire with good health insurance. No, not billionaire. I wouldn't want to be with a billionaire. Must find millionaire with good health insurance and marry, and then they die of mysterious circumstances not long after and leave everything to me. What? I didn't say that. I never said that. I literally found a bruise on my leg today, and I was like, I have no idea when I did this. Oh my god, that's so real, Craig's critique. That's me every single day of my life. I'll wake up, and I think it's due to me being like borderline anemic. Like, I have a low red blood cell count, but there'll be so many times where like I'll wake up and I'll find a bruise somewhere on my body, and then I'll just be like, when did I get this? How did I get this? Sometimes they'll be in weird shapes too. Like, there'll be really giant ones that'll look like an Among Us character, and I'll be like, oh, where'd you come from? I think I'll fall asleep on something, and they'll have too much pressure applied, and that'll happen. And hello, Xavier. Welcome. Hello. Hope you're having a good night. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Also, I just wanted to say, on another note that doesn't have anything to do with bodily functions or fluids, thank you so much, everybody, for 800 followers on Twitch. Let's fucking go! Thank you. I am only 200 away now from my follower goal of my first 1K. So thank you so much to everybody here who has given me a follow, watched streams, supported, donated, bought things off a throne, spread the word, whatever it may be. I appreciate all 800 of you so goddamn much. Ye motherfucking haw. Let's go. Onward to 1,000, and then soon after that, another 1,000, and then another 1,000 after that. I'm very excited. Yeah, I know that 800 is still small for to most other VTubers, but to me, it's an accomplishment, and I'm proud of myself. I think any number is a good number. And think about it. It's like if you were in like a concert hall with like 800 people there, that's not a small amount of people. Still 800 people who are aware of your little rabbit existence. So thank you, everybody. So I'm proud, and I'm proud of all of us. So yeah, thank you. And welcome in all new people. Welcome Sora. Welcome Lord Prettybeard. Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got my ice cream.
You got your ice cream. I ate my cookies earlier. But yeah, what I was saying in the beginning of the stream, like you guys, you're all gonna think I'm crazy, but go to the grocery store, and if they are selling the London Fog Earl Grey Milanos at your grocery store, buy them. Ooh. And you gotta tell me afterwards, they taste like fucking Fruit Loops. They taste like a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Interesting.
Like just like it. I need to put them side by side, but I don't know, I bit into it and I was like, that's nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Nice. Lilith playing a Luigi's Mansion playthrough. Wee. I did see that when they have the new wave for Switch Online where they release GameCube games, there's certain games that I'll probably want to play on stream. I was thinking of maybe doing like some sort of challenge for if they release Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube expansion on Switch. I might want to do like a challenge related type thing on stream with that game, because that was like one of my favorite games as a kid. And it could be fun, and I'd love to do a Nuzlocke, but I'm not sure if it would work with that game because the rules are like different. Have you ever played that game, Jen? I don't know how much Pokemon you played as a kid. Jen?
Can you hear me?
Hello. Did you ever play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness as a kid?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's a great game. How much Pokemon did you play as a kid?
I had Pokemon Stadium 2, and I grew up with, I actually did not grow up with the trainer games. I grew up with, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness.
That's I love that game. That's a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, you have some experience with Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the thing is, like, growing up, the games that I loved the most in the Pokemon franchise were actually games like those, where they were the side games, and XD Gale of Darkness was one of the side games, like Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. They used a lot of the models that were in Pokemon Stadium, and the battle system was pretty similar to Pokemon Stadium. They just added like a little bit of a story in there too. But those were great games, and those were side games as well, and they were some of my favorites to play. So if I am ever able to like play it on stream, I would love to do some sort of challenge, because it's also like already kind of a hard game.
Yeah.
Be proud, Bun. Thank you. That's monumentous. Thank you so much. It is an accomplishment. It is an accomplishment. It certainly
is.
Yeah, 800 is definitely an accomplishment. So I'm definitely very proud of myself.
Woohoo!
Does that mean that Fruit Loops taste like black tea and vanilla? A little bit. I mean, I've never thought that Fruit Loops have actually tasted like fruit. Like, they taste mostly like processed sugar, but
yeah.
But I don't know. They have. I can't explain it. You just gotta try it for yourself. What the fuck? Like, how does make London Fog and Earl Grey bergamot? I don't know. It's you just gotta try it. You just gotta trust me on this one, chat. Like Jen, if you find it, next time I see you, I'll bring some over.
Oh, I'm excited to try them.
Mm-hmm. Jen's always with me when I'm trying new sweets. I did a stupid thing the other day, and I bought a $19 bar of chocolate. Because it was
stupid.
It was the Dubai chocolate. I was just curious to try it because everybody said it's really good, and I tried it and I was like, well, this is good, but I wouldn't pay $19 fucking for it again.
Right.
I'll just make it myself. So yeah, I make stupid decisions when it comes to sweets, but I can't help myself sometimes. I'm old. I remember seeing commercials for the Pokemon Red and Blue on TV. I saw commercials. I do remember commercials for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as a kid. I remember.
Me too.
It was
Me too.
Yeah, it was like Totodile.
What if you woke up one day and you were a Pokemon?
And you were a Pokemon, yeah. And Totodile looks at his reflection in the water, and then Charmander comes running, and he's like, "We got rescuing to do."
Yeah. That's actually what got me into it, into wanting to buy it, was the commercials.
It was like, good marketing.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this is interesting. And I remember the day I bought it. Like, I remember the store. I remember where I went. Like, I remember getting it.
I remember getting it
That's
too.
so many hours.
I remember
Yeah,
once I didn't like that the game didn't have save files, and I didn't want to delete my current save file to start a new one. So once my grandparents, when I was a kid, took me to Nintendo World, and I got my grandma to buy me another copy of the game. And afterwards, I felt a little guilty. I didn't want to tell her that I already had a copy. Because I felt like she would have gotten mad. But yeah, I mean, it just, you know, they should have added save files. But yeah, no, the marketing was really good for those games.
Yeah, it was.
Lilith, if they let people play one of the old good Pokemon games, they will see how far Pokemon has fallen. What will they do, and how will they then churn out their slop? Aren't they doing, like, a big update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, though? Like, I haven't seen... Well, besides the new Pokemon Zaza, I haven't really seen any sort of advertisement for new Pokemon games. So I really hope... Maybe if they see a lot of people playing old Pokemon games, it'll make them be like, maybe we should make a change.
Yeah.
Because apparently Pow World wasn't enough to do that. It just made them be like, let's sue them. Gen 1 and 2 were held together with strings and prayer. Gen 3 was the one that finally had some solid game development. I have, like, this very distinct memory of when I was a kid. I had only played, like Pokemon Yellow up to this point. I don't think I even had a Game Boy Advance yet, but I was at a sleepover for one of my friends, like a very close friend of mine, and it was for her birthday, so she had a lot of girls over. And while all of, like, the girls that were there were, like, you know, playing games together, my friend whose birthday it was like huddled in a corner with her Game Boy Advance playing Pokemon Sapphire, and I was, like, gripped by this game because I had never seen a Pokemon game like it before. I was just like, whoa! The graphics look so good, and it looks so new and cool and fun. And, like, my friend and I, like, the whole night just, like, watched her play this game for hours, not paying attention to any of the other people at the sleepover. So yeah, that game, Pokemon Ruby was definitely, like, a big gaming moment for me as a child. I loved that game. Gen 3 is definitely, like, one of the most special. I mean, to be honest, I haven't had Fruit Loops in, like, 30 plus years. I haven't had Fruit Loops in many, many years as well. But it's more just I took a bite of the cookie and the nostalgia kicked in. It's like sometimes you take a bite of something and it takes you back to, like, you know, a meal you had when you were a kid. Like the scene in Ratatouille. You know what I'm talking about. That's real. It's real. I had a moment like that, except instead of a delicious homemade ratatouille that my mother made on a night that I was feeling sick, it was a bowl of Fruit Loops that my mother fixed me up before I had to go to school at 7 a.m.
There's a place near me that has Fruit Loop flavored donuts.
Oh my god, it's an alien.
Oh my gosh, who entered the chat?
Who entered the chat? Who's there? Who goes there? State your name. State your business.
I'm your conscience.
Huh? My conscience sounds like a man?
Yeah, and I'm also very tiny because I barely exist as it is.
Very strange. This was not how I pictured my conscience would sound, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Would you like to introduce yourself as to who you really are? I mean, at this point, I would be shocked if there was anybody who did not know who you are here. But just in case.
My name is Barack Obama. I'm the former president of the United States.
Obama.
Hi, Barack.
Hey everybody, I'm Jacob. The guy that usually bullies Lilith in chat is now bullying Lilith in real time.
Chat, I'm gonna need you all on your A game for this. I'm gonna need you on your A game. When you sense even a little bit of bullying, you gotta get your hands ready, because you know what to do.
I'm prepared to be flipped. I'm prepared to have my balls inverted. Whatever you got.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's the spirit, Jacob. But hello!
That's right.
It's so good to have you here.
Hello. I'm glad to be here.
Jen, they took my balls.
Oh my god! I was just gonna say that. Wait, can you tell them about they took my balls?
Yeah, so I kept saying this to make Jen laugh. I don't know how we got into the conversation of this, but I think you were talking about maybe it was like... I think it was
my
your
sister's dog.
sister's dog had to get neutered.
Yeah.
And, or spayed, or one of them. And then
she's a girl, whatever the girl dog does.
Yeah, no, she got spayed. And so then we were looking at a picture that your sister sent of her with the cone of shame, and she just had this look on her face where she was like,
yeah.
And then I looked at it and I just went, they took my balls.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Because that's just what I pictured her saying, like with that face.
Yeah. It was so, she just made like the most precious face. And Lilith just goes, they took my balls.
They took my balls. Well, that's how I picture.
Balls.
That's what I picture animals say when when you know they get fixed. You know, why is everybody getting flipped? What's happening? Why is everybody's flipping Shock Trooper? Welcome, Shock Trooper. What's it like being upside down? Are you concussed? Get up! Get up! What are you doing on the floor? Thanks, Obama. My conscience is Canadian.
As is everybody's, deep in their heart.
Obama soda. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to get Jacob back in here too, but like Jen, Jacob is also becoming too busy and famous for me, like also being in stage productions and shit.
I mean, I was cast in an ensemble.
Nah, you were a star.
Yeah, you're a star.
Sure. Yes, I am a star. I burn bright, and actually, there will be fire involved.
Yeah. So while these two were off winning Tonys or whatever, I was still here on my ass playing video games on Twitch. But now I finally managed to gather the two of them from their busy Tony Award winning schedules to play a video game with me.
Oh my god.
Well, if I'm gonna be real with you, the majority of my time has been spent trying to 100% complete my Binding of Isaac file, which I realized is never gonna happen now because one of the achievements is fucking glitched and impossible to do.
Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Don't use those forbidden words here.
Forbidden words.
Don't use those forbidden words. I have an addictive personality. I will relapse into Isaac.
They will. She will take your balls.
I will take your balls.
She'll take my balls.
I'll take
She's
your
gonna
balls.
take your balls.
Wait, what percentage are you at though?
99. I have one more thing to do, but I can't get it to happen because it's impossible anyway. But also it's glitched. So.
Is it because they took your balls?
I mean, they took Isaac's balls for sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Isaac, without a doubt.
Yeah. Anyway, I have 2,778 hours left.
That's why you should have me on stream. No one wants me. Problem solved. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that.
Stop.
Fluffy, 20 squat punishment.
20 squat,
Yeah.
20 squat. I completely forgot the word for a second. 20 squat punishment. Drop and give me 20.
Yeah, stop.
Also, Cherry Coraline, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the
Stop
Black
talking
Hole.
badly about my friend Fluffy behind her back.
If you're in this chat, then you are absolutely wanted. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
Lilith was busy here getting to 800 followers. Yeah, while you guys were busy being beloved by hundreds upon thousands of people, getting bouquets of flowers thrown at you, I was getting 800 followers on Twitch.
A little bit.
Hundreds?
Thousands.
Sorry,
Look,
you know I kid.
While we're getting the Tonys.
Listen, in my ideal world, you guys are getting bouquets of flowers thrown at you. And the same goes for you, chat. Yeah, in my ideal world, everybody in this chat, when they wake up, the first thing they see is a bouquet of flowers right next to their bed with a special written card for each of them.
I mean, my buddy was just in a production of Next to Normal, and as a show of goodwill, we gave him a card with RuPaul pointing a gun at him, and inside the card I wrote the name of his character, but I misspelled it.
You know
So
what? That's totally real and valid, okay? I would
Yeah.
feel really good if somebody gave me a card with RuPaul pointing a gun at me. You
I
two
feel
have
like
many
RuPaul would take my balls.
Yeah, no, RuPaul wouldn't take your balls. RuPaul would just tuck them.
Yeah. You gotta work those balls, honey.
Work them balls, girl.
Work
have
the
too
balls.
You have too many thespian friends. You need some talentless hacks in your life. The only talentless hack in my life is me. Ayo. Just kidding. Don't make me do 20.
Too many thespians, not enough lesbians.
Too many thespians, not enough lesbians. Exactly. Shock Trooper is doing somersaults. Damn, Lilith should voice Thrag in Invincible. I mean, you should get me to voice an Invincible. I'd do it. I'd fucking do it.
Me too. I'd be so good at voice acting.
You would be. You would
Yeah.
be. I can see you being a voice in Gravity Falls. Yeah, everybody, I got Jen into Gravity Falls this past weekend.
I can't believe Jen has never seen Gravity.
Same
No
here. I know.
No, hold on, let me put this in the chat. No spoilers. I'm only on.
That's like
episode 4.
learning that Shigeru Miyamoto has never played a Mario game.
I
Like,
know.
I know. I know. Everyone is always so surprised when I tell them I've never seen Gravity Falls because
It's
I've
so
literally
Jen coded. Yeah, flip Jen. Jen gets a flip for that.
I've seen like every other show ever.
Yeah, no, because
So-
Jen, one of the biggest like cartoon lovers in the world, has not seen Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jen's talking to me the other day, being like, "Have you seen Owl House? And have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender and all these amazing story-driven cartoons?" And I'm just like, "Have you seen Gravity Falls?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, Jen. But now she's watching
Yeah.
it. It's okay.
it's like getting a PhD in mathematics and then not knowing how to do basic addition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm
Jen.
excited.
There's a spoiler in chat. Spoiler alert: things fall in gravity.
Oh
Real
wow.
life, too.
Oh wow.
Post your audition
Oh.
reels. Yes, everybody here post your audition reels. But yeah, no spoilers. He tucked my balls. Tuck Jacob. Wait, should I?
He took my balls.
He tucked my
He
balls.
took my balls. He took my balls.
He tucked my balls.
Post your audition reels.
I had one.
I post my audition reels all the time, desperately, to anybody who will have me.
Oh my god! It's like
After that-
please don't. It's like take my balls.
Take my balls. After that, go watch Infinity Train. Oh yeah, and have you seen Infinity Train?
Isn't that good?
No, I mean a lot of
I
people
heard-
really like Infinity Train. I didn't. It wasn't my favorite, but like I can still acknowledge like it was a well-written story.
Yeah.
I feel like you actually might like it because it's another mystery with complicated
Okay.
characters.
I never watched past the first season of Infinity Train, but season 1 had an amazing needle drop of Word Up by Cameo in it, so I can't fault it at all. It was
You know
perfect.
who I-
No notes.
I think. Wait, no, actually. No, I was gonna say RuPaul was in season 2, but I think it was actually a different drag queen who was in season 2. It may have been BB Zahara Benet.
RuPaul was in Amphibia though.
Yeah, RuPaul was in Amphibia, playing a character that looked just like RuPaul.
Yeah. It
RuPaul's
was
been in a
like
lot of
Agent
cartoons.
X, and it's like that's RuPaul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got such a good voice for like cartoons.
Yeah.
Lilith rates
Jen,
chat's
you've seen
audition
Amphibia,
reels.
right?
No, I haven't. No, I have not seen Amphibia.
Oh, good lord.
I haven't seen
'Cause
Amphibia either.
I just finished Owl House.
I need to start
I'm
Owl
still
House
process-
Amphibia.
I'm still processing that, by the way. I watched the last 3 episodes like all in one day. I'm still processing everything. It's great. It's a great show.
I haven't
But-
really watched like any of the like newer generation of like cartoons. Like I haven't seen Amphibia or Owl House, but like I loved like the generation before that, which was like Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, Adventure Time.
loved Adventure. I was an Adventure Time kid.
Yeah, I
That was
loved
one of my
Adventure
favorite shows.
Time.
Yeah, and I loved Regular Show too, but I never finished it.
I didn't watch Regular Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Regular Show was so funny.
Regular show's my big blind spot.
I loved regular show, but Lilith, you and I, we watched.
Oh yeah, no, wait, we
Regular
did.
Show
We
together.
watched a few episodes of regular
Peeps.
show together.
Peeps.
We may or may not had one time taken edibles and put on an episode of regular show, and it hit us both at the same time. Right
At the
when we
same time.
at the same time, it wasn't even funny. It was just like there was like a character named Peeps. And some guy just goes, Peeps, and the two of us just start cracking up.
Died. Like people say Adventure Time is the high show. Nah, regular show is the show.
Regular show is the one.
Regular
Yeah.
show was initially supposed to be about like two stoner characters because the the pilot was about these like Benson working at a gas station, or like
Yeah,
no, a
I
guy
watched
was working
it.
at a gas station. He took acid and then he turned into Benson.
Yeah, no, I watched that. It was really good.
Jacob,
It
do you
feels
remember
like
what it's
JG
called?
Quintel. Which one?
The pilot.
Yeah, I remember the pilot. It was funny.
Yeah. What was it called again?
Chat, what was the pilot called for regular show? I feel like at least one of you guys would know this. We paid for Infinity Train. Oh yeah, Infinity Train had a lot of network fuckery, which was really annoying.
The thing with regular shows, it feels like JG Quintel basically pitched an Adult Swim show, and then Cartoon Network was like, "Yeah, we'll take it," and he's like, "Cool. I'm still making an Adult Swim show. I'm not gonna tone down any of it."
Yeah, no, I remember being surprised as like a kid when I would hear them say like crap and piss.
Or pissed off.
Yeah, I'd be like, they can say that on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
I can't believe that Dipper is redacted. Fluffy! Do not spoil the fanfiction. Dipper goes to Taco Bell here. Oh god. Nobody look up what that
It's okay.
is. I'm sorry that I actually spoke the name of that fanfiction out loud. Don't look it up, please.
I was 100% not listening. What did you say?
Nothing. Ignore me. You're a mystery, SpongeBob. Owl House is so fucking good. Disney really screwed themselves over with Owl House. They have, like, the networks are constantly screwing over these shows. Like, I know there was a lot of network fuckery with Infinity Train. There was a lot of network fuckery with Owl House. Steven Universe and Gravity Falls had a lot of network fuckery, because I remember watching Gravity Falls while it was airing, and there would be months between episodes in season 2. Like, the release schedule was complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised Alex Hirsch still has a full head of hair.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
I mean, you've seen the videos he posted that were like his back and forths with standards and practices.
Yeah, with
right?
S&P. I was telling Jen about that video the other day.
Yeah,
And,
oh my god.
Yeah, because I noticed in the first episode of Gravity Falls, there's a part where Dipper grabs Maple's hand and pulls her onto a golf cart, and then he goes, seatbelt, and she puts her seatbelt in. And I was like, that had to have been something S&P told them to do. Because, like, they don't
So
want kids,
silly.
like, getting in golf carts and not, like, strapping in. It's just, like, the little things you kind of pick up on.
I don't know, to me, it's kind of like, you know, your audience isn't that stupid.
Especially not
You know?
Gravity Falls audience. No, he trusted that his audience was smart.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like shows that. See, what I liked about the Owl House, especially season 2 of the Owl House in particular, is that it's very show. And don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. But it's very show, don't tell, and it doesn't talk down to its audience. It's what I really like about it.
Gravity Falls is very much the same. That's why I think you would love it so much, because it's very similar to Owl House, where it's like a lot of show, don't tell.
Yeah, and Grumplestan is pretty much a less depressed version of Rick.
Yeah, pretty much. I still remember the Steven bombs and the Summer Steven. Oh god, the Steven bombs. Those were so terrible for release. Like I felt so bad for poor Rebecca Sugar.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, no, cartoon execs, they hate cartoons that pull on adults because then they can't merchandise spam. Yeah, exactly.
Which, like, they can still do that, and honestly, adults probably will buy all of that.
They will.
spam.
I own journal number 3. Like, they could have made so much cool merchandise for Gravity Falls. Like, I would want so much more. Like, I have a Gravity Falls poster. Like, if they release it, I'll fucking buy it. Like, if I ever have kids, I'll have them watch the show and I'll buy them stuff. Like,
Yeah, the thing with cartoons is that I tried saying this many times when I was at Netflix, and I don't think I ever said it to anybody who was important enough to care. But the number one thing that kids don't want, like especially kids in the age range of 8 to 12, 8 to 13, the last thing they want is to be treated like kids.
Yep.
They want to think that the thing that they're watching is treating them like adults.
Yeah, kids want to be seen as equals. And I remember, I distinctly remember watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with my brother as a child, and him being like, I really like this show because, it's smart and it has a cool story. He said something along those lines, exactly, as a kid. So you have to trust that kids want shows like these. And that they want to buy merchandise for these shows.
Yeah.
There's even at conventions, there's still young kids that go up to Alex Hirsch and talk about how much they love watching Gravity Falls with their parents or finding it on a streaming service. So these shows have staying power too.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Roro. Is Owl House the one with the Milfy Witch? Yes.
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 Yes. Yeah. We love that Milky Witch.
The
She is such a
Milky
milf.
Witch.
We love her.
Voiced by Beatrice Horseman herself.
Yes, that's true. And
the mom from the X's.
And she's who was she in Jimmy Neutron? Beautiful Gorgeous.
Beautiful Gorgeous. I was just gonna say Beautiful Gorgeous, voiced by Beautiful Gorgeous.
She voiced Beautiful
I've
Gorgeous.
always wanted to be
the wife of Jet Fusion.
Yeah.
Adventure Time's plot gets a bit too convoluted to watch while out of it. Yeah, I mean, there's certain episodes of Adventure Time that you get kind of lost if you're a little out of it, I'll say. But then there are other episodes that are just so pretty and introspective and cool.
What I loved about Adventure Time is that it sort of became this proving ground for new animators and storyboard artists, and especially in season 5 and in the midway point of the show, they were just doing fucking whatever.
Yeah, they were just telling the stories they wanted to tell.
Yeah, and some of it landed, some of it didn't.
Yeah, not every episode of Adventure Time was a winner, I'll admit that. Same goes for Steven, but it was still...
I watched it in my 20s, and now I have BMO on my ankle, so...
Yeah.
I had a Lumpy Space Princess phone case for a really long time. Adventure Time had a ton of merchandise.
Yeah. I had a shirt with Jake on it, and it said Double Rainbow, and I loved that shirt.
Cute. I had an Adventure Time shirt too. I had a few Adventure Time things, but yeah, I had that Lumpy Space Princess phone case for a long time. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. Yeah, those two, just smart shows for younger audiences.
Legend of Korra also got fucked by the network because it got a little too gay by the end.
Yeah, no, and that's another problem is they can't get, money. They can't get the good old money from countries where that stuff is not allowed, and can't miss out on that bag. But I still think it's cool that we do get a ton of good representation in kid shows nowadays. The wedding episode of Steven Universe is monumental.
Yeah, it is.
People can say what they want about the show, but you can't deny that wedding episode was pretty incredible, just what it was able to accomplish.
I also will never forget in Steven Universe, I can't remember which country did this, but they put a mustache on one of the characters.
Probably
so that
Ruby
it's
the Ruby and Sapphire couple.
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah. I'm bro.
Yeah.
I bet that's why they put Ruby in the dress and Sapphire.
Yeah, no, Rebecca Sugar was such a badass for that, for being yeah, I'm gonna put the more male presenting character in the dress, so y'all can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Gumball is another one of those. How did this get approved for kids cartoons? Isn't that getting that's getting it's getting a revival, right?
It is.
I know that
what?
they got 2 new kids to be the voice actors for the 2 main characters. I never watched Gumball. The show was always I don't know if it was maybe a little just too I don't know. It always looked a little too uncanny for me, I guess.
It was a little more on the weird side. I watched a little bit of it. It was okay. It was a little bit.
Really like it.
I think it was a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. It's not bad.
Watched it last year. Shit is peak.
Yeah, a lot of people like it. People say it's funny.
I love Gumball.
And creative.
You know what the best comparison I could make is, I think Gumball is to American animation what Pop Team Epic is to anime.
Really? Not Crayon Shin-chan?
Maybe a bit of Crayon
Maybe a bit of both,
but
yeah, probably.
Just
yeah,
like the way that
show.
it's a shitposty show, and the way that they blend different animation styles together, they just throw anything they can at the wall.
I love Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, Pop Team Epic was great.
Okay, if everybody here, if you have Hulu, watch Adventure Time Distant Lands, especially the episode Obsidian. Yes, I agree. Watch watch any Adventure Time special where Marceline is front and center, because it will break your heart, but you'll also like. It's a bit. They're always just so well written.
Fiona and Cake was also fantastic because it felt like such a natural progression to. It felt like a mini-series that acknowledged that a lot of the people that grew up with Adventure Time are adults now. So they were like, okay, we're going to make Adventure Time without the pretense this is a animated show that keeps the same storytelling style Adventure Time, but it is just unequivocally for adults now.
I like when I remember, it's always interesting when they do that. Like, I remember when they did that for Samurai Jack, like, years ago. It was
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch Samurai Jack as a kid, but I watched a few of the newer episodes with, like, some friends, and I remember, like, how weird it was when that one character was like, oh, that guy looked like a talking penis. Like, that was the first time...
Hearing Tom Kenny say that.
Yeah, that was the first time that I realized, like, they wrote this for the kids that grew up watching the show that are adults now. But yeah, hearing them say penis in the cartoon, that was what took me out of... It took me out of it, made me realize that was not that wasn't for kids. He looked like a talking penis. I remember
there's a scene, I think, in the first episode of Fiona and Cake where she, like, pulls down her pants and her boss is like, Jesus
Christ!
Christ!
Boss the finger? Or, like, something similar.
Like that, yeah, and then she's like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
It was funny seeing clips with Adult Finn saying bust your ball. Yeah, Adult Finn says bust your balls, too.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's cool. It's nice. It's like, I like that they make it a little more mature. So, you know, we're not just continuing to watch a kid's show, but it's still all the same characters that we love, and it's still just as insightful and, like, fun as it was when we were kids. They're growing up with... I like when people make shows that grow up with us.
Exactly. Yeah, like, by the end, Adventure Time barely resembled a kid's show.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that finale, crazy. Even watching...
I never finished. I never saw the finale.
The finale was really beautiful. The finale was what made me, like, start a blog. Mostly the lesbian kiss scene, but...
I heard a lot of people saying they didn't like how it ended.
I thought it was a beautiful finale. I mean, I had dropped off of Adventure Time after a while, so I was a little confused in certain points as to, like, you know, some of the new updates that happened in OO. But, like, I thought it was a nice send-off for a lot of characters.
Yeah. And I never thought a Tom Kenny performance would make me cry, but here we are.
Here we are. What made me cry was the Steven Universe movie. Like, the first few notes of the first song in that movie, I was just bawling like a baby. I don't know what it is about that movie that just makes me cry. It's so beautiful.
Is that the one with that pink lady?
Yeah, the pink lady Spinel. But it's just a really beautiful movie. Oh yeah, Finn grew up. Yeah, Finn grew up. Finn grew up as the show, as like the original Adventure Time kept going, which was cool. Like, he didn't just remain like an 11-year-old the whole time.
I just remember aging with Finn, like, as I was watching the show. Like, I was 12 when Finn was 12. I was 13 when he was 13.
Aging with Finn was cool. And seeing, like, him change and go through puberty and make mistakes.
Yeah.
Even there's a moment in the last episode where I think he hugs PB and she pauses for a moment and she's like, "You've gotten taller."
Oh, yeah.
Because he's, like, as tall as she is at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said that to me growing up.
Yeah.
I don't like how Steven Universe technically had 3 endings. I did not love Future. I won't lie about that. I understand what it was trying to do, but to me, the proper ending is the movie.
Yeah.
in my own personal canon. But I mean, I respect what Future was trying to do. I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Future resonated with me quite a bit as a people pleaser who needs to think better of themselves.
Yeah, who needs to not self-sacrifice so much because it can end up being to their own detriment in the end. No, I mean, I respect what it was trying to do, and it was making the point, like, you know, Steven's older now and he has new lessons to learn, but it got too depressing for me.
Okay, that's fair. I live for that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I know some people love that, and I know that was the point, but for me, I loved seeing him be this chubby, jovial kid who liked playing his ukulele and eating hot dogs and being sweet and cute and just convincing people to have empathy.
Lilith, man, you really should watch Owl House. I think you'd love it.
Yeah, I think I would love it.
You would.
I think you'll like it even more than I did.
Once I'm done with the new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I'll definitely start Owl House. And Nana.
Nice. Yeah, Nana. Oh my god,
I still gotta watch Nana.
Yeah, I really need
to watch
Nana.
I never finished it.
I also didn't like Future. Yeah, I don't know. There were just certain things about Future that just made me, like, sad. How many endings does Evangelion have, though? Good point. Too many, in my opinion. And thank you for the Hydrate Redeem. Sorry, we'll get to the game in just a minute. I love yapping about cartoons.
My nuclear Ava take is that the original ending is the best ending.
For Evangelion?
Yep.
Oh, I agree. I fully, wholeheartedly, unironically agree.
Like, sorry, hang on.
Hey,
I understand they ran out of budget at the end, but...
That's another show I haven't watched.
I didn't care about Ava until Hideaki Anno gave up on it. Then it got interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched any of, like, the newest of, like, the Rebuild movies, just because I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I've had my fill of Ava, I think.
It's an undertaking, and I'm very selective with, like, my dramatic anime. I'm
just selective with my anime in general. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I've gotten really, really selective with the anime that I want to watch, and right now, like, the only thing that I want to watch is Nana.
Yeah, you're gravitating more towards anime starring adults right now.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch more anime about adults, or just, like, anime that have, like, characters with experiences I can relate to at this moment. I can't relate to high schoolers anymore.
Oh my god, I am so done with anime about high schoolers. Like, if you're gonna recommend me an anime right now, I'm done with high schoolers.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that's the culture, and it's like, you know, they do that because those are, like, their fun years in Japan, so it's what they look back on fondly.
So many of them are coming of age stories.
Yeah, and a lot of them are coming of age stories, but I agree. I wanna be able to absorb stories where I can just kind of relate a little more at this moment, I think.
Yeah.
And also not feel like an old creep watching a teenage girl characters get their skirts blown up, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if I'm still gonna be watching anime at 50.
I mean, I think I could see myself probably finding some anime that I would like at that point.
Do you think the industry's gonna change and shift and have more stories focused on adult as the core anime audience ages up, because it's bigger now than it's ever been?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question, actually. It could, it couldn't. I guess really only time will tell, but it would be interesting to see, like, new shifts in storytelling in the industry. It seems like right now the big thing is just, like, Battle Shonen.
That's always going to be the big thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the big thing, but it's like, you know, these past few years at, like, the Anime Awards, it's always, like, the big Battle Shonen that wins, whereas I noticed, you know, like, a few years ago, it was, you know, more sort of smaller, condensed stories. So these things come in waves, so who knows?
Completely forgetting the Anime Awards happen.
I didn't watch the
I
Anime
completely
Awards,
missed
but I
them.
heard about who the winners
I
were.
don't watch award shows.
And all I heard was Dungeon Meshi didn't win really anything, so I don't care.
All I heard is it was the solo leveling awards this year.
Yeah, I'm like, if they
you know, although
they didn't give shit to Dungeon Meshi, I do not. Yeah.
Lilith, a couple weeks ago, I finally started Dungeon Meshi.
Wait, you hadn't started it before?
I watched Freerun instead when
Oh,
both those
okay.
shows
Well,
came
Freerun's really good too, but
But
oh,
I just started Dungeon Meshi.
Jacob,
Why didn't
you
anybody
are
tell me it's
Senshi.
peak? Yeah,
You are literally
the-
Senshi.
I'm Senshi, but when it comes to baking,
Yeah, no, you're baking Senshi because it's like he's amazing at baking. He's got good advice. He's always looking out for others. He's kind.
and I'm always the one offering up the fan service.
Yeah, and you're always the one offering up the fan service. Exactly. I mean, people know what they're doing when they're flipping you over. Yeah, no,
but
so,
no, it's I've been pretty blown away by how good Dungeon Meshi is.
oh,
and
it's such
it
a
doesn't
beautiful anime.
it doesn't feel like a trigger shift or something.
It really doesn't.
It's Trigger?
I have to
It's
keep
Trigger?
reminding myself. Yeah, it's Trigger. I gotta keep reminding myself it's Trigger.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
like my favorite studio.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's just beautifully animated, great storytelling, amazing characters, and gets pretty dark later.
Yeah.
Dungeon Meshi. Alright, I gotta check it out.
It's on Netflix, Jen. It's very accessible.
Okay.
That
Laios
last one really
is
blew my mind. Was
so
High Score
autistic.
Girl.
I love him so much.
I had never heard of High Score Girl. Solo leveling was
neither
such
have I.
trash. We were talking about solo leveling the other day because it's like, it's one of those anime that I don't really like where the main character is just like never loses and
Howard.
has no emotions or inner turmoil arc, always knows what to do. Very uninteresting. People say it's an aura farming anime. So I'm
Didn't
just like,
it come
that's
from
not
a
my
manhwa?
thing. Huh?
Didn't that come
Yeah.
from a webtoon?
Yeah, I think it was a webtoon
Yeah.
initially.
Okay.
Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon is another name for it. Dungeon Meshi is the Japanese name, but on Netflix it'll be Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious.
Okay.
Delicious in Dungeon. No high schoolers in sight. Adult characters being goofy and lovable. That's what I'm here for now. Yeah, and that's why Dungeon Meshi's so fucking good. I'm still watching
I fucking
anime
love,
44.
um,
I mean, I'm gonna be watching anime, I think, at most ages. And if I ever have kids, I'll probably show them anime and like all my
True.
favorite stuff. It's just as I've
Depends on the
gotten
type
older.
that cater
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I've just become a lot more selective with the anime I watch. I'm not just gonna watch like anything now. I want to live past
have a
high school,
lot.
please, anime. LOL.
I have a lot of unpopular anime opinions. Like,
I
a
do
lot.
too, and we'll
Oh,
definitely.
we can do a whole stream on
Yeah,
those.
we can do a whole stream
Yeah.
on those for sure. But I've definitely done a lot of yapping. So do y'all wanna start this game?
Let's solve some
Yes.
crimes.
Let's solve some crimes. Why am I
Yes.
dead at sea? I'm very excited to play
Yes.
this. Aura farming is a term that needs to die. I agree. It's a stupid term, but I don't
What
know
is
how else
that?
to describe it. Basically, just like, you know, I'm a cool guy, and I'm gonna
Standing there
be,
menacingly.
yeah. Basically,
And I'm overpowered.
Like, Jacob, how would you describe aura farming?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
That's kind of how I would describe it.
Honestly, I don't think I could have explained it any better myself. Alright, so this is Why Am I Dead at Sea? This, for anybody new here, is a game Jen has been wanting me to play for a very, very long time. And I wanted
Yes,
to
the
wait.
music is great.
It does sound really good. And,
So good.
but I wanted to wait to play it until she was here with me on stream. So,
Yay,
now
I'm
she's
so
here,
excited.
which means we can play. I've been trying to show my mom Freerun. I don't know. I've never really gotten my parents into anime because, like, I think the only time my mom tried an anime, she texted me and she was like, I tried watching Carol and Tuesday. Why are they on Mars? And then I think she stopped.
Okay, well, I mean, Carol and Tuesday is not a bad one to recommend to your parents, but
No, I mean, I thought she would have
to
liked it because it was
explain-
about music.
yeah, but to explain Shinichiro Watanabe's like overall world building between all of his shows is a little strange.
It was just funny that she was like, I don't get why they're on Mars. And I'm like, yeah, that is a lot to explain, actually. Lilith is dead at sea because she tried to row the boat with her ears and died of exhaustion. Yeah, everybody, this is actually a very fitting game because, in my lore, technically I'm dead. So, now we're gonna learn, we're gonna learn why I'm dead, how I died, and who's responsible for it.
Oh wait, Lilith, do you want to share your screen capture on the call?
Yes, I do. Thank you for reminding me, Jacob.
No problem.
I do want to do that.
I could never get my parents to watch any anime though.
Okay.
They're pretty averse to animation as a whole.
I don't know. I'd try to think of something I could maybe get them to watch, but I come up short. They like cartoons though, so.
My dad's more amenable. He'll watch an animated movie maybe every 5 years, but my mom will just never.
Gotta make your mom watch Cowboy Bebop first, silly. Actually, not a bad idea. It's one of my favorites.
My dad, my dad loved Speed Racer.
Oh yeah, that was a popular one with parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my dad loved watching Roger Ramjet as a kid, but newer cartoons he's not super up on.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the
My mom and I also watched one of the Lupin movies, and it was good.
Oh yeah, Castle Cagliostro could be a fun one to show your parents, because it's just like a fun romp.
Yeah, it was.
I like that movie.
He had to save this girl from this evil.
That's Castle Cagliostro.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a Miyazaki one. I watched that for the podcast.
His first feature.
Yeah. Great movie.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's the Miyazaki one. Yeah. All right, let's start this game.
Music does fuck pretty bad.
Empty file. Oh
my god. We're dead.
They took my balls.
They took our balls.
It hurts. Is this the end? Well, great game, everybody.
So you should have rolled.
Yeah. I should have rolled for initiative. Hey. Looks like you got your head handed to ya. Ha! Good one. Alright. I've been shotted. This is no time to be dead. Your story doesn't have to end here. Just follow my voice. Okay. Alright, okay. Oh,
Oh, you're a little will-o'-the-wisp.
Oh, I'm a little will-o'-wisp. Oh? Save with Teddy. Okay, so that's the save system. Oh, so we're gonna be possessing things. It's like Ghost Trick.
Oh, interesting.
That's cool. Ooh. What was this game?
Music Fox.
What was this game originally for, Jen? Game Boy?
I think just Steam.
Oh, huh. What is it? An indie game?
Yeah. I think it came out like a decade ago.
Oh, interesting. They took my life.
They took my balls.
2015.
Lilith
they
just
took
got,
your balls.
Oh, it is 10 years old then. Lilith just got the speed run 90% record. Yeah, I'm just that good of a gamer.
They took your balls.
They took my balls and my life. They took my soul. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, welcome back. Come over here to talk. Telepathy wears me out. Okay, so we're still this guy. So we can save our game like this. So can I possess anything? I guess not. Oh, he follows me. That's cool. Hiya, my name's Paulo. What has happened to me? Oh, okay, that's Paulo, and I'm this person. Does anybody want to be Paulo?
Jen, you want to take Paulo?
Be Paulo.
What has happened to me? Paulo.
Wait, who's Paulo? Me or you?
You be.
Oh yeah, you're okay. Paulo, Jacob.
Yeah, I'd be confused if I were you. How much do you remember?
Why is he wearing Shinji's plug suit? Does it not look like he's wearing... Speaking of Ava, does it not look like he's wearing the Shinji plug suit?
Yeah, either that or like some sort of racing jumpsuit.
Yeah, maybe it's like diver gear.
Yeah. Nothing, huh? Well, I have some bad news.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna slowly turn into a fucking Tony Soprano with this guy.
Please do.
Yes,
please
also,
do.
Jacob is watching The Sopranos right now, which is ideal.
Yeah. Lilith convinced me. You're dead. In fact, you were murdered.
Murdered?
Moided.
But you so hung onto this world and before it faded away completely, I brought it back.
Thanks,
You're
Tone.
welcome. It was actually really close. I almost failed.
Oh, okay. So we have a couple of options. Thanks, T. So I have some questions, or what now? I mean, I have some questions. I want to know, did they shoot me in the head?
I'm sure you do.
Okay, where am I? Who am I? Who are you? Why am I dead? Never mind. Alright, well, I probably want to ask all of these, I'm guessing. Talk about getting the robot right. Here.
Here.
You know, a small cruise ship. At least that's what they call it. It's really more of a ferry. A bad one.
Obviously.
Not the good ones that like cure wishes or whatever.
Cure wishes or whatever. What fairies cure wishes? What?
I don't know. What do fairies do again?
Oh, fairies! Fairies! Fairy godberries!
You know, the ones with the mushrooms.
The one...
Oh, the one with the one and the one.
The one with the wings and the mushrooms.
We're out to sea right now, so I don't know our exact location.
Alright. Who am I?
I don't know. But shouldn't be too hard to find out. You see a dead body anywhere? Probably you.
Ah. And, who are you?
My name's Paulo.
Sing for me, Paulo.
Sing for me, Paulo.
Paulo.
What's that from? That's from a Disney movie, right?
It's from the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh.
Oh, is that the name of the Italian guy in
Yeah,
Lizzie
I've been thinking of that for so long.
Sing for me, Paulo. Yeah, not a
Sing
fairy
for
like
me,
the ones
Paulo.
that keep going, hey, listen! Exactly.
Hey, listen.
Not something I understand well.
Alright, most importantly, why am I dead?
I don't know, someone probably shot you.
They took
It's a big
they
question,
took
isn't it?
your
But
balls.
why? ¿Por qué?
Looking for your balls, kid.
Where are my balls?
Turbo Granny took them.
Not Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny.
Some fucking cat ran through here with your balls.
No!
Turbo Granny took your balls.
That's the big question, isn't it? But I don't know. The memories are gone and I can't bring them back. I was able to pick up your final thoughts. Pain, shock, confusion. Wasn't a quick death. Wish I could help more, I'm sorry.
Alright, well, we sure learned a lot here, haven't we? I'm quite illuminated. What do I do now,
You're
Tone?
dead. Well, to be honest, I need your help.
Bruh.
Something bad's gonna happen here. For the people on this ship, I can sense it. I don't know how, but we're headed into a living nightmare.
Something bad did happen to someone on the ship here. I'm dead.
Well, I mean to everyone, not to, you know, concentrated wisps. I can't prevent it from happening myself. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid of 45 years old.
Wait, is this
The other
character supposed to be a
adults-
child? That would make it so much funnier doing the Tony Soprano voice.
Yeah.
I'm just a kid, and I've had my 400 cigarettes a day. The other adults
So
will
what, no
listen to
fucking
me.
ZD?
Yeah, I get that now. I get that now.
Just a kid that talks like an adult that smoked 3 packs.
Yeah,
a day.
yeah, I mean, he sure doesn't talk like a kid.
But I know he's a kid. I'm gonna make the voice even raspier.
Yeah, just a kid that talks like an adult, smoked 3
Yeah,
packs
like a chain
day.
smoker.
Now I'm gonna turn him into Danny DeVito.
Yeah, please. Yeah, hey kid. Yeah.
Hey kid,
I'm a kid. Kid.
gonna paint your room a color that isn't stupid. Then we're gonna throw all your toys in the
Kid.
trash.
Listen, kid.
He's the boss, baby.
Wow, oh, no.
You got shot because you got sloppy. Me, slacking, never. What can I do?
You know, that makes sense. He's a kid because he's got like toys and a teddy bear in here.
Oh yeah,
And you
yeah.
for him? Not much.
That's true. There are little toys in here. I just realized that's a plastic dinosaur.
The fact is, you're hanging onto this world by a thread.
And now he's even raspier. now that he's a kid.
Sounds drunk.
I'm seasick. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not
After the
drunk.
body has
I'm
its
just
sparks, though.
seasick.
You might be able to get inside people. Not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Read their minds. Take control of them. You can use other people to investigate. You might be able to figure out who killed you and why. It is just like that other game with the ghosts where you do tricks. Murdered soul suspect. I think it's what
Merge
it's called.
soul suspect. Is that a real game? Because I know about Ghost Trick.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Almost
does look
sounds like a
Ghost Trick.
Dave. Yeah, this sounds like a Dave who's from Boston, and and he runs like a carpentry company.
Yeah, Phil from Hercules, exactly.
The child mobster kid on Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
I can possess people?
Maybe. But don't get too excited. Your presence here is very weak.
You sound like
You're
Rick
trying
and Phil had a kid.
Who's Phil?
Phil from Hercules.
Oh, yeah.
Philoctetes.
Danny DeVito's character.
Yeah, Philoctetes, the Odysseus.
A lot of yeses.
If you're
Then
trying to
there
jump
was
into a
Achilles.
person's body unprepared, their own consciousness could consume you.
This voice is like warped.
If you understood the person's thoughts and feelings, you stand a better chance of jumping into them. So the more people you understand, the more you'll be able to control.
Yeah, but this is actually kind of important.
All right, yeah. So we'll get more powerful as we possess more people, I guess. Or we'll like gain more control, basically is what he's saying, right?
You'll see.
So if I understand a person, I can possess them. Oh, okay. So you need to get an understanding of the passenger before they'll let you into their body.
Yeah,
Okay.
before they'll open their legs for you.
Yes.
There's a bit of a Phoenix Wright element in that, too.
Yeah, getting them to open their heart
And legs. What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
and legs
I mean, I did say you were getting inside people, so, you know.
and
Yeah,
titties.
You know. Yeah. Titties.
What titties where? Who said titties?
What? Kid? You're too young for that.
From what I've seen, it comes in 2 degrees. You'll find most people won't give up full autonomy right away.
Most people will show you the titties right away.
But if you understand a person at a basic level, you should be able to influence them.
If
Show
you
you
get,
the
you
titties.
set them a couple drinks in, they'll show you.
I'm just imagining all of the arm hair on this kid. He's growing.
Looking at my
He has
own
a
arm.
wristwatch. He has a wristwatch and like a coffee stain on his
Yeah, he
like,
greases
t-shirt.
his hair.
And like a gold cross
Mm.
necklace.
Literally, that's what Tony Soprano looks like in season 1, and then he's like, "Hey, who do you think I am?" It's like,
Mm.
dude,
Bruh.
like you couldn't be more of a mobster if you tried.
Yeah.
Anyway, you could guide them along, nudge them to do things, but you would be sharing their body, not stealing it.
Okay. So, yeah, we basically, we need to, it's just so there's more of a consent element to it.
For example, you weren't able to use a voice to talk about things that they have no awareness of.
Okay.
However, if you completely understand someone's will, then you should be able to take full control of them. Press jizz.
Huh. Is this morally correct?
I mean,
Yes.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already dead. Who cares at this point?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could hijack the body and speak through their voice. Press jizz. I don't expect this level of control will come easily.
Oh, that's why you're saying press jizz. I was like, why are you saying
That
press
took me a
jizz?
second.
Now
That took me a second.
Press jizz.
I was wondering how long I would take you guys.
Press jizz.
Press jizz.
He's gonna
It'll be
pull out a
thing now.
pager at any moment. Yeah, this guy is like 55 years old fully.
Did I read this one already?
Oh. Alright, so now what's next?
Karate.
Oh, a
Oh,
cat!
good time. You can try to take control of that cat. Its spirit shouldn't put up much resistance because it's a fucking cat.
Because it's a fucking cat.
You know how much they love to have people encroach on their space. So you should be able to take full control of it.
Okay, so
Let's see
they
what
said
happens.
X on the keyboard.
I
Would it be X
gotta
on
go get a drink.
spread? Yeah, no, you
I
deserve
gotta
a drink
get
after
another
that.
drink.
Okay, so I had to possess, we press X. Oh! I'm a
I
fucking
love
cat!
that kitty. I love that
Meow.
cat.
Alright, so you can leave them at any point, it looks like. That's interesting. Okay, and you can't be in a body and to save. You have to be out of the body. Damn, so we have all this influence over this cat? We haven't developed a basic understanding of the cat, though.
Just to understand.
Tony
It's a cat.
pajamas. Meow. All you need to understand about a cat is meow meow. Meow meow!
Meow 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 meow.
He has a gold Rolex, and when you ask where he got it, he says, "Why you gotta ask so many questions?" Not important, wise guy. Harpy, hello, Bun Bun of the Sea. Harpy, hello, Harpy of the Skies. How are you? Ahoy! Good to see you. Say hi to Biba. Hi, Biba. Hi, Biba. Hi, Biba. Hi, Biba. Friends, say hi to Biba!
Oh, hi, Biba. Sorry, I'm looking at work
Biba.
stuff now.
Hi Biba. Hi Biba.
Hi, Biba. Hi, Biba.
I
Hi,
didn't mean
Biba.
to be rude.
That's okay. Biba forgives. But I
Biba
don't.
forgive.
I hope you're doing well, Biba. Chorp chorp.
Biba.
Meow. Meow. Jacob.
Oh, sorry. Where am I? Where are we? That's expected. Something as simple as a cat should be easy to take control of.
Other voices confuse Burb. I have some friends on here today. I've got Jen and Jacob on here. No, it's just
Hi.
it's the other voices in
Hey.
my head, of which there are
Yeah.
many.
Hello.
Very
As
easy
I
to get confused.
said, I'm your conscience.
Yeah, no, my conscience is here. No, these are my hired goons.
Hired goons.
Hired goons.
OMG, it's
Hired
Lilith.
gooners.
Hello, enough with you. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello. It's a Wiwiff. It's a Wibby.
Well, how do you like your new body?
Meow.
Admittedly, hard to do much if you can't even speak English.
Meow.
Or you'll need it to leave this room.
Meow. Meow.
Like I said, your connection to this world is weak. From his perspective, he's just talking to a cat.
Yeah, he's just talking to a cat. Well, you know what? I do that every day. It's normal.
That's true. Okay, that's fair. I'm not gonna say anything.
What? No, say
What?
it.
No,
Say it.
no, it's normal to talk to a cat. I used to talk to a cat. It's so weak that you may have a hard time moving through solid objects like doors, press jizz.
Jizz. Hired gooners.
Yes, I'm not over press jizz.
Yeah, no, they're paid in exposure. I'm paying them in exposure today. Oh, Pepper. Pepper
That's the
heard me
only pay
meowing
we'll
and he
take, being
came out and he
actors.
was like, "Is it treat time? Is that Jacob and Jen? Let's go." It is Jacob and Jen, my friends. My friends, they join.
You'll need to explore areas within a host body before you have the ability to enter them as yourself. In other words, you'll need to leave this room as that cat. I could open the door for you, but I think it's important for you to get the hang of doing things on your own.
Okay, well that's fine and dandy. But
I also don't want to move from this bed because they didn't animate me like that.
I feel like you're conveniently forgetting the part where I don't have thumbs.
You'll figure it out. Most cats do. Oh, and in the future, feel free to come back and talk with me. I'll try to give advice on what to do if I can, but again, I can't leave this bed. But it's also not like I have anyone else to talk to.
What if the kid killed me?
Because I don't leave this bed.
I think it was the kid who killed me.
Look in the drawer. Look in the drawer. Find the gun.
Oh, I can't interact. I can't interact with anything in the room. Not even the toys.
Yeah, Dr. Karate's right. You don't have thumbs anyway, Lilith.
Well, but I'm playing as a cat. Okay. You know what? I think I need to... Okay, they don't want me to leave the room. Hang on. Oh, okay. This is what I need to do, I think. I need to get up in that vent. I think that's what I need to do. That's right. That's fucking right. Because I'm just like a cat. Meow.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
A cat.
Everybody. Oh, this
Meow's
music,
not
folks.
the time. Oh my, I actually read that as meow's not the time to sleep. Meow. This bed is dirty. I saw a video of a snake opening a door. You don't need thumbs. Well, a snake has they got the coil. They have a buff. The scariest video I saw was an octopus getting itself out of a jar. That was crazy. Oh, what a nice boat. They've got a private chef and everything.
Octopuses are crazy, dude.
Octopuses. Lilith role-playing as Yonk. I am. I'm playing as a Yonkabi today. Meow. Meow meow. Hatsune Miku Ganyo. Meow meow. Hey, Mercurio. Glad I found you. Alton Brown?
Everybody here's Italian.
do you want me to be? I'll be Mercurio.
Yeah.
You are? You are? What's going on?
Oh, nothing really. You finished up at the diner?
Pretty much. Dinner hours are over. I'm gonna go back up and clean the kitchen, though.
You really like staying in the kitchen after hours, huh? I don't think I've ever actually seen you turn in. Spends a lot of time in the kitchen where there's lots of sharp objects and such. But wait, no, we were shot. I distinctly remember us being shot, so it can't be him. Or maybe he can, I don't know. My shift in the observation room is over, so I'm gonna kick back and relax.
Good eats with Alton Brown.
Good eats with Alton Brown.
Was there something you needed?
I need to teach people how to make the perfect roasted turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yum yum.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered. I was looking for Sue. She's probably off hours too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Any idea where she went?
No.
Oh, okay. I just thought she looked kind of upset earlier today, didn't she? Is that supposed to be me? The person he's talking about? Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I cursed Jacob. I keep reading press jizz wrong now. For a second, I thought it was Mercutio.
Correctly. You're reading it correctly now.
I also thought it was Mercutio at first. Yeah, but no, I can't read it correctly either.
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
If we meet anybody named Tibble, he should be careful.
Tibble. I was just curious what was up.
Probably nothing.
Oh yeah, I remember Tibble. Well, maybe I'll stop by her room to check on her, just in case.
Knock yourself out. I'm gonna clean the kitchen now.
That dude definitely looks like a head chef. Bye. Chorp, 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 chorp. Deep fry the bird. Chorp, chorp. We're not deep frying Libra here. Yet. Well, I guess I could go check on Sue's room in the upper deck, but now I'm not sure I should. Would that be weird? I don't know. Oh, does he have a crush on her? Follow that man! Meow!
Oh.
I like, the music is so good. Space.
Yeah. It's great.
I'm on the SSN in Pokemon right now.
You're what in Pokemon?
I feel like I'm on the SSN right now.
Yo, you're right. I was thinking it reminded me of, like, the cruise in Pokemon.
In one of those doors is a man who will sick his Growlithe on you.
So it wants me to press space here? Oh, okay. Oh, now we can possess this man. Here, wait, I gotta move the cat out of the way so we can go through the doors. Alright, this is an interesting mechanic. Wait, what was that, Jacob?
Classic cat behavior.
Cat behavior.
Behavior.
Avast Sue. So where's... Oh, okay, I guess this is Sue's room. Alright, that's Zoo, not Sue. Are they sisters? The guy doesn't hate life enough to be a head chef. I don't know. He did not look pretty happy with his life. He was kind of scowling.
Yeah, but he wasn't smoking anything.
That's true. And maybe they can't smoke on board, like if they're inside. Maybe they need to go outside to do that.
Maybe.
Then what's up?
But I'm hungry now. I'm hungry too. Oh, you want to be Zoo, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay. Not much of me. How are you?
Okay. You can come in.
Oh, right.
That was passive aggressive.
Pet.
Why don't you come on in?
Why don't you? Oh, that was supposed to be passive aggressive.
That's my right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see that. She looks like she feels a little awkward. Oh, okay, yeah, so she was upset earlier, so everything okay? You seemed upset this morning. Wait, is that supposed to be Sue? Why did it say Zoo? Now you just need to possess Legal Eagle and you can sue for murder.
Not legal eagle.
The Legal Eagle. The Legal Eagle reacting to Phoenix Wright. Give her the mixtape. Everyone loves to get a mixtape. Yeah, what's this mixtape option? So should we be serious with her or should we give her a mixtape? That definitely will go over well if we offer the mixtape, right?
Yeah, mixtape time.
Should I give her the mixtape? Jen, what do you think? Go for it? Alright,
Yeah.
Let's be an asshole. You guys are bad influences on me. You're making me just if this goes over poorly, then this is all your fault for making me pick the bad option. I'm such a good girl. I wouldn't usually do this.
Yeah, but Alden's not.
Wouldn't usually do this. Also, welcome Pink Floyd. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Oh, alright, we're gonna pick the mixtape option.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Maybe you could drop by the observation room sometime and listen to it, I mean. The mixtape, oh god.
I'm wondering if this is Alden's words or if you are making him say this.
This is cringe.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm usually pretty busy, but maybe when I have time.
Ugh, GG.
Whoa. Cooked.
Cooked. That's basically her telling us, no way, pal.
Steamed.
I take full responsibility for
fried.
choosing the fun option. Alright, well, it didn't seem like that ruined too much social cred with her, so we can still be serious. I was trying to break the ice. Real response. Hey, Pepper, stop. Naughty boy. So
Died of cringe.
everything okay? You seemed upset this morning. Dies of cringe.
Yes, everything's alright. I'm sorry if I made you worry.
Alright, that's the same thing. Alright, I guess that's everything. See you later.
And wait. I haven't been completely honest.
Uh-oh. Did
I'd love
these
to
two...
listen to your mixtape.
Yeah, it seems like these two have some, history. There's no better way to impress a lady than to show her your mixtape. I don't know why that didn't work. I know, that works every time. That's at least worked every time that I've tried to do it.
Yeah, I've seen Avenue Q. It works every time.
Yeah. Ladies love mixtapes. Ladies love it when you essentially hold them hostage in a room and make them listen to your shoegaze mixtape. Totally fun.
5 hours of ambient static.
Mm-hmm. Just like how every gentleman I've been on a date with has totally loved it when I've held a gun to their head and told them to play Power Wash Simulator and Tetris with me. They love it. They love it.
They're just not the right ones then.
Yeah.
They're just
no,
not fun.
they love it. Trust me. She wants to mix his tape to death. All right, let's find out what the truth is.
You were right. Something happened last night.
Oh?
Sue was killed!
Sue was killed!
Someone broke into my room and stole something.
Oh? What? How?
I don't know. My door lock felt different today. I think someone forced it open.
Ugh, that's creepy. I don't like it when the locks don't work on the doors.
Press jizz.
Press jizz. Alright, so we have a few options. Why would someone do that? What did they steal? And we need to tell someone. Alright. This is probably the most natural next question to ask. Why would somebody do that?
I guess they were looking for something expensive that they could pawn.
I mean, her dress does make it kind of look like she's got some money.
Some people have no shame when it comes to money.
And she's also got all of her belongings behind glass.
But I have no idea why a thief would target me. Not like I keep anything valuable around.
What'd they steal?
Oh, they stole a family heirloom. An old vase, yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't think that's the full truth, Zoo.
It isn't worth a lot of money, but they probably didn't know that. But it would be really, really great if I could get it back.
We need to tell
Character models are very earthbound.
Yeah, this does remind me a lot of Earthbound.
Yeah, this is the character models are Earthbound
Even
inspired.
the text, the typeface of the text too. We need to tell someone.
No, we can't. I mean, I'd prefer to keep this just between the two of us, for now.
What's going on?
What's she hiding?
I don't know if we can trust the other ship staff. We don't know who was behind this, after all.
I mean, I'm gonna be suspicious of everybody because I've gotten to the point in 100 Line where there's certain characters that I've gotten to know for a while, but now I'm kind of like, I'm on to you.
So 100 Line is good, huh?
It's good. It's definitely
really good.
I know it's definitely one of those games where it's like, oh, it takes a few hours to like really kick in, but I'm starting to get to the point where the story is like really kicking in. The only thing is, it's taking me some time to like get used to the combat because it's strategy RPG, which I don't love, but I'm getting used to it. Okay, maybe I can help you figure out who's behind this. That'll get me one step closer to finding out who murdered me! They also love it when I make them watch my favorite film and tell them why it's so awesome. That too! They love it when I make them watch the most horrifying horror movies known to man that any normal person would understandably be terrified at, but my freaky ass just giggles.
This is why you need people that aren't normal. Like
I know.
me and Jen.
Where do I find them?
Yep. Right here.
For real, everyone should have a door
or a
jam
marathon
staying
next
at a
time we're all
hotel.
together.
Yeah, or just know how to like barricade your door if the locks don't work. Very important. But yeah, I'll help you.
Really? No, I wouldn't want you to get caught up in this.
Hey, that's why I came here in the first place, right?
Thank you, Alton. We could start by talking to people around the ship. Maybe we'll notice something.
All right, we can do this. All right, so Zoo is joining.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
but
a party system.
so how did So when it came to like him talking about the mixtape, I know that that's supposed to be silly, but was that said through his consciousness or through the spirit's consciousness?
I like to think it was you fucking with him.
Yeah. Yeah, it could
He's
be
just
us
like,
fucking with
I
him.
didn't make a mixtape. What am I saying?
Because I'm guessing maybe we were like a staff member or something and we already know like a lot of the people on this ship. And so we know how we can like mess with people, I guess. Or I don't know. I don't know though. But yeah, maybe that probably was just not something to think too much about. But alright, yeah, we should
Everyone on the ship, what they've been up to. That's a total of 7 people.
Okay, 7 people.
It's not a lot of people.
I'd start upstairs. Mercurio is probably in the kitchen behind the dining room, and the first mate is, well, he's easy to find.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay.
If he's a drunk, I already used that voice.
Oh yeah, that he's hitting the bottle. But yeah, this ship is huge. How are there only 7 people? Alright, well I saw somebody down there. Oh, I wanted to move the ship.
I guess you'll possess the cap.
Nice. What kind of skeleton crew is the ship running on? I know. What's their motive? So, alright, so here's the outside.
This is actually a really small ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of relatively small, all things considered. There's a old seaman right there. I guess we can talk to him first. How are you doing? Penny for your thoughts. Interested in checking out the observation room. Anything interesting happened last night? I guess we should start with that one, right? Or would that be an awkward way to start a conversation?
I think you gotta ease into it, right?
Yeah, I guess we can ask him how he's doing first. That bridge looks like it should have like 4 people on it, which is more than half the crew. You know, like what is a normal like ship crew size for one of this size?
I don't know, I'm not on a boat.
Good answer. How are you doing? You want to be Daryl, Jacob?
I'm just trying to figure out what voice this guy gets, because he's got like a salt and pepper hair kind of thing.
Yeah, older gentleman. No beard.
I'm alright, just taking some time to relax out here and enjoy the sunset.
Nice.
I don't usually get a view like this. Better enjoy it while I can.
While you can. Excuse me?
See those clouds?
Oh, is it gonna rain? Yep.
We'll have a thick storm over our heads pretty soon.
Wow, we keep playing games that take place on ships, I just realized. Because this is like a evil spiritfarer.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's going to be a pretty bad one.
Yeah, I do reckon. Alright, Penny for your thoughts?
Fucking my way here.
I guess
Why
that
any of
depends on if you believe in God or not. What?
That's a weird direction to take this conversation in. But I mean this ship, why is it here? What are the people doing?
Fuck if
read
I
the
know, that's what
contract.
I'm trying to find out.
I didn't read the contract and
Can't
I'm
read.
on the fucking ship.
Well, I can't read.
Can't read.
Well, I can't read. Yeah, the other day in our group chat, Jacob was like, somebody delivered my food to the wrong apartment, and
So stupid.
but I
Oh
was,
my
I
God,
was,
yeah.
I was on a little bit of Lilith lettuce, and I think I read it as like somebody delivered somebody else's food to your apartment. So I was like, well, why don't you just eat it? And then it took me a minute, and I was like, oh wait, ignore me. Well, I can't read.
It was much dumber than that, and this whole fiasco happened when they were announcing the Eurovision results, so I missed most of it.
Oh no.
Ugh.
So, did you ever get your food though?
I did. I ended up. They went to the wrong street, so I tracked down the place based on the photo he left me, and then I loitered outside for a really long time. And at one point, I tried to climb the fire escape because nobody was answering.
Jacob.
And I was like, I'm just on the roof now, and that's somebody's bedroom, so I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Oh my god, yeah.
And yeah, so I just
Jacob the
loitered around
peeping
outside until
Tom.
somebody opened the door. I really wasn't trying to scare anybody, but if I did, I apologize. I was hoping that, you know, my name would show up on the subreddit for my city or something.
What did you order?
It was just some fucking, like, meat and cheese pies from, like, a Lebanese bakery.
I think it's worth it to go to those lengths to get it back. It's okay.
Yeah, 100%. And eventually, it took like, but eventually somebody walked out, and I was like, hi, sorry to bother you. There's a greasy paper bag on that windowsill. Can I have that? Fine.
Fine. Fine.
Jacob doing fucking parkour for some delivery.
God, I wish. I'm not good enough for parkour.
Alright, well, because they bought a ticket, I guess. In that case, why are you here? Yeah, why are you here?
Well,
Can't read.
I can't read.
I'm here because I want to be around as few people as possible.
Well, you've come to the right place for that.
Isn't helping now that you're talking to me. So I'm traveling somewhere I assume no one else would want to go.
Alright, well, this guy's on the run for a crime.
They killed a man. This time.
I killed the man with this thumb.
That's not how they got here. And that's how they got here, not why. We're not sailing to the Caribbean or anywhere that people actually pay money to go. We're in the middle of nowhere on a ship that just sits a bit too low in the water for me. No way this ship pays for itself.
Okay, what's the point of even asking him this? Interested in checking out the observation room?
No. Goodbye.
No.
Well, the observation room is windows, so you can, you know, observe.
Like I said, I prefer to watch the sunset out here.
Why is Alton, like,
Where
asking...
in theory I won't be bothered by people.
Why is Alton asking, like, all the crew members to, like, go on a date with him to the observation room? Alright, I'll ask the important thing. Anything interesting happened last night?
Leave me alone.
Okay, so what were you up to?
I was here, outside the ship for the whole night.
You
Don't
got...
question it.
Can anybody back up that alibi?
Fresh jizz.
Fresh jizz.
Well, not really. The captain came out and kept trying to talk to me, so I went back to my room. That's all.
So... Flip Alton. Poor Alton. Poor Rizless Alton. Jacob looking through someone's apartment window. Your conscience.
You've stolen my food.
Alton be going through a dry spell for real.
Yeah. It's alright, Alton. I feel you. So you don't like... You don't like the captain? I didn't say anything.
I don't like her or dislike her. I don't know anything about her.
Her?
No
Female
captain, no
captain?
I think he might be a misogynist.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. It's just a vibe I'm picking up.
This music goes so hard. Well, this guy looks a little friendlier. Maybe he'll be able to give us more of an answer. Alright, so that guy, we'll have to see if the captain can corroborate his story.
Yeah, Dr. Karate, anything important happened last night? What are you, a cop?
What are you, fucking Fed? You wearing a wire? He's wearing a wire! Kill him!
You want me to be Ferdinand?
You wanna be Ferdinand?
I'll be Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Why, hello there, Alton! Is there something for which my assistance is required?
He actually does look like he would have that voice. He's like the character in Gravity Falls who goes, get him, get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him. As the first mate of this fine vessel, it is my duty to help the staff in any way I can.
Like
Press
that guy
cheers.
hates the bucket.
The old man, yeah, Fiddleford McGucket. So how important is it to ask them, like, these, like, non-exclamation point questions, Jen?
If I remember correctly, the exclamation point question moves the story forward.
All right. I mean,
if you don't, the other questions are. I recommend clicking them because you get more information.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I
I
want
help your
to...
understanding.
Yeah, I wanna learn more about these characters, so I figure I'll ask these first before the exclamation point. So how's the boat doing?
She's purring like a kitten. At this rate, we'll reach our destination right on time. Press jizz.
I don't know how much I believe that after that other guy was like, yeah, this boat is like way too low in the water.
I have to say, all credit goes to our lovely captain. She is a true professional.
You know who you're reminding me of? Jack McBrayer in like Wander
Yeah!
Over Yonder, 30 Rock.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Jack McBrayer. Oh, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Or Wander from Wander Over Yonder.
Or Fix It Felix.
Yeah, Fix It
Ragga Ralph.
Yeah,
Felix.
Fix It Felix.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. The more hyper version of Fix It.
Well, hello there. Well, how long will that be?
Yeah. According to our schedule, it will be another 2 days.
2 days.
Just in time. The weather seems to be taking a turn for the worse.
All right.
Why, hello there, old as the first mate of the...
Sorry.
He says that every time.
No, he says it anyway. No, he would say it anyway. That's why I'm doing it.
Well,
Like, I'm
hello
not gonna do
there.
this. I'm not gonna do that for other characters. Only Ferdinand.
Only Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Well, how is Monsieur le Capitaine?
She must have turned in for the night.
Mistress
She was around a
Captain.
little earlier, I think. You make a great team, I think. Press jizz.
Press jizz.
She's a little rough around the edges with people, but I'm a natural people person. Press jizz. I may be a little jizzy with details, but she is the paragon of diligence.
Oh, Mr. Ferdinand, you're
Diligence.
gonna have to take me out for dinner first.
When two such as us get together, what can't we accomplish?
Accomplishes.
Oh my goodness.
Why, hello, at the...
Well, hello there. Well, howdy. Now,
They
how are
seem
the
quite
passengers
content.
doing?
Press jizz. But perhaps, as the ship entertainer, you are more of an authority on the matter.
Oh, so we're a DJ. That would explain the headphones. All right. That makes
Oh, I thought he
sense,
was
I
wearing like,
guess.
I thought that was like a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna guess we're like a DJ or something.
Sure, you've been able to acquaint yourself with all the passengers at the observation room. Yes.
Oh God,
Press
we're a
jizz.
DJ. Ew. No one goes to the observation room.
Oh, Alton, you're such a kidder. Press jizz. I'm sure with your natural charm and talent, it's party central over
Oh,
there.
that's why he's trying to get people to go to the observation room, because that's where he's like fucking DJing. And that's why he's got the mixtapes. Everything makes sense now. No wonder nobody likes him.
Yeah,
Party
yeah.
City, party headquarters, party palooza.
Alright. Oh. I guess if you say so, not at all actually. Why don't you stop by then? Yeah, why don't you stop by then? If you're so excited about these parties.
Yeah,
Music.
jizz. But you see, I'm busy, so busy.
Mhm.
Yes, very
Yeah,
much
yeah,
so.
so busy. That's what they all
I'm
say.
so busy
There's
pressing
only-
that jizz.
There's only a few fucking rooms in this ship, brother.
with the boat, you know, looking after the boat
Okay.
and pressing that jizz. But really, it's for the best. I just cramp your style.
There's only 7 fucking people on this boat.
Why, hello, as the
Alright, you know what, I think we can just move this along now. We probably don't need to pick all the options for, the passenger question. What were you up to last night, Fernandan? If that's even your real name.
Making sure all the ship's readings were correct. Double checking all of our instruments in the pilot house. Yes, that took a while. I got to bed rather late, I must admit, but it was worth it.
Isn't that something that the captain would normally do? Why were you doing it?
Maybe, but is it not my job as the first mate to assist the captain in any way I can? Press
When you
jizz.
put it that way.
Not a coincidence, it's first mate.
First
She
mate.
cannot be everywhere at once, so I am like an extension to her eyes and ears. That means making sure everything is in order at all parts of the ship all the time.
And
Oh, see
conveniently,
ya.
he's now running off. Okay.
Everyone's got super cool and good alibis.
Yeah, the ship is in tip-top order, huh? Alright, so... But we just need to get the captain's alibi for the guy outside, but I don't think he said that anybody... I don't think Ferdinand said that anybody was with him while he was checking on the ship, right?
No, I don't think so.
So there's nobody who can corroborate his story, which is suspicious.
It's a big, small ship.
Yeah, it's a big, small ship. But maybe somebody will tell me that they saw him the previous night working on something. The DJ that couldn't fill a room with 7 people where the only alternative entertainment is looking at the sky. Yeah, what are they doing hiring a DJ for a ship with only 7 people on it?
He's not, you don't think a DJ is a core member of the crew?
Are they really that bored? What are they? This guy
You
must
got-
be
you
really
got the-
desperate for a gig.
Captain, first mate, midshipman, doctor, DJ.
DJ, really, he does it all. Lawyer,
Really, I'm out of stuff. That's all
crime
you
scene
do.
cleaner,
Yeah. Speaking of, where is your body?
busy, buzzy, getting jizzy. All right, let's talk to Mr. Head Chef now with all the sharp objects in his room.
See you two wandering around together? At all. Well, whatever. Need something?
How's the kitchen doing?
Good. Do me a favor and don't touch anything, alright? I have my own system. Please don't mess up my system.
I know you're kind. Wow, he's just to the point. No follow-up questions or anything. You didn't expect to see us?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Alright, everything go okay last night?
Yeah. Stayed after hours cleaning and all like usual.
You spent the entire night cleaning the kitchen.
No. I spent some time organizing too. Look, I have an inventory to manage and keep stock of. If I get sloppy and disorganized, stuff gets forgotten, things go bad, money is lost.
Well, this guy's got some serious ADHD. Or, some sort of. He's definitely neurodivergent. He's gotta stay on top of everything.
Press jizz.
Press jizz.
I bet I have to do more management work on this boat than everyone else combined. Press jizz. So yeah, I spent the entire night in the kitchen.
Alright, well, I don't think he did it, because I feel like that would be too obvious. Alden's clearly never spoken with a chef before. He definitely speaks like a chef. Is there anything
There's
else?
two kinds of chefs. There's the dead behind the eyes chef and the explosive fury chef.
Yeah, this guy is the former.
I'll do whatever it takes to get off this tin can. Anything. If I have to work in this terrible place, I'm gonna make it the best terrible place in the world. I'm not gonna be a creature of circumstance. I create my own circumstances.
Alright, Rambo. What are you doing here?
I there? Why? Hello, Ezra.
Well, hello there. Alright, I think we've probably gotten what we need out of him. Is this the observation room?
Looks like your station.
My work computer doesn't have the best specs, but it does what it needs to. Aww. Let's do something modern. Oh, that's the same song. Something upbeat. Yeah, you're playing this music and you're wondering why nobody's partying? I mean, you gotta
put the modern beats on because there was a drop.
Yeah, no, let's put the funk back on. Yeah, let's get it. How we doing tonight, Grinder?
Yeah.
Where all the go-go dancers? Oh, gotta let the beat drop. Actually, this was kind of hard, though.
Fire.
Wait, he's in here.
See, now he's here. Now he's here.
Now he's here. Oh, wait.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
Oh. He just wanted to feel the beat drop.
And the beat dropped.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't get people to the observation deck. I'm using Crips.
Yeah, we're a good DJ. Okay, so we've talked to all three of those guys. Maybe we'll check out here now? There's a mop in the bucket. Hasn't been used in a long time. All the head chefs I've known are on drugs. Do they cook on drugs?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
yeah.
Oh, this must be my bedroom.
Yeah, some sick fighting game going on.
I like the environmental storytelling here. They're really... I like that our bedrooms kind of just have, like, all these objects that tell us, like, who we are. Like, it's cool.
Still baffling as to why you're on the ship to begin with.
They have the fucking rave music playing in his room, too. He's clearly on drugs.
It's his only beat. He's got one beat.
We might be the one on drugs. And this is her room. Very traditional looking, I guess.
Wait, you should look through her room.
Really? Can we steal things?
No, I just want you to look through her room.
It's a giant rustic drawer with a mirror on top. It has 4 large shelves. Her bed, so messy. Judgmental much? Oh my god, somebody's playing music in my apartment building so loud. A cabinet with a see-through glass door. Inside are several uniforms hung up along with some normal clothes and shorts. So she's a student, I guess. What does she do on the ship? What's, like, her role?
Wait, check the drawers again?
Giant rustic dresser with a mirror on top. It has 4 shelves.
Okay.
Alright, I don't think there's anything in here.
Can you unpossess Alton and try possessing Sue? Is that a thing you can do?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But wait, let me...
She hasn't opened her legs for you. She hasn't pressed G for you yet.
That's true.
Alright, we can't possess Ferdinand yet either. We can only do the cat and Alton, I guess. What is this dude just like... Why is he just like running around everywhere? He's skeeving me out. I don't like it.
7 people on the ship. He's got to be in a lot of places at once.
I know. I just... I get anxious when I see people doing that.
He's pressing his jizz
Like,
everywhere.
if I'm ever on a subway platform and I see somebody just constantly moving back and forth, I'm just like, well, why are you doing that? Sit still.
That's
Stop
Ferdinand.
That's
I'm
Ferdinand.
I'm the king of
Ferdinand.
pacing on the subway platform.
And that's the way to the kids' room. Wait, what was that, Jacob?
I'm the king of pacing on the subway platform.
I only pace on the platform if I have to pee.
Got it.
I always figure if I get on the train, I'm gonna be either sitting or standing still, so I need to move around before I get on there.
Yeah. I guess it depends my mood. I don't know whose room this is. Somebody who studies a lot, I guess. You should blast that sick tune from earlier back at them. I should. Maybe that'll get them to open up. Well met, Daryl.
That was just Daryl's room.
Alright. Well, Daryl appears to be a bit messy. Oh, Daryl was the guy outside, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Daryl's gonna be tragic. Fancy
Music
leather
isn't filling me with confidence about Daryl.
diary. Oh, wait, we can read his diary. Should we read it?
Understand him.
Yeah, it might help us understand it. That's a good point. It could not be any more obvious that this is a private diary, but who cares? Sadly, there's a metal lock around the mouth of the book, making it unopenable. Boo! Maybe if we look through some of the garbage cans, we'll find, a key. Should I check the garbage cans in this game, Jen? Oh, who's this?
Everything.
New man.
That's old man McGucket.
That's old man McGucket. All right, hey, how's it going, old man McGucket? Gary. Gary
Gary
or
or
Garv?
It's Garv.
Garv. Garv.
Garv.
What kind of name is Garv? That sounds like Gerd. Who wants to be
Girth.
Girth?
Garv.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Girth.
Call me Girth.
Girth.
Call me Girth.
Call me Girth. You
He's
think
gonna have a very similar voice to the first mate, though.
You think he's girthy?
Oh, look at that beard.
Yeah, no, your
Girthy
beard
beard.
size does indicate your girth. Oh my Garv! Garv!
It's Garth Algar from Wayne's World.
It's an Australian person saying go. Garv!
Gar!
Garv. Max Girth.
Lilith, I think you should voice Garv.
You want me to be Garv?
Yeah,
Okay.
give him a nice grunt.
Oh, hello. Have you seen my
Perfect.
cat? She's a nice black Bombay. Oh, my dad is obsessed with Bombay cats because he thinks that the
Aw.
cat that they have is a little Bombay cat. He's like, I think Daisy is a Bombay cat because she's black and she has a really nice disposition about her. It is really funny. She likes to explore a lot, so I let her move around the ship. Maybe you've seen her. You have a cat? Cool, what's its name? Her name is Sunshine. It's one of those ironic names since, she's Black Cat. Very creative. Ha ha ha! It was my daughter who picked the name, actually.
I love when the blips are like brought down
Yeah.
like 3 semitones.
I would have picked something else. Yeah, no, that's cool. It shows off like the emotion. I like this guy. I like this guy too. Look at his beard. That's very impressive. Interested in checking out the observation room? You want a party, old man? Oh, hi. You should take a look at my parrotlets. They've learned some phrases. They seem to love attention, so don't be shy. This guy seems like he would do the Grunkle Stan thing where he would traffic a bunch of like illegal
Yeah.
cars across state borders. They've learned phrases. Your
Like
dad
it's
is
illegal or something.
your dad. Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught. Your dad and every other poster on our Black Cats LMAO. I don't know if my dad goes on Reddit, but I know he Google searches a lot. Sure. Most people think of parrots as talking, but parakeets and parrotlets can talk too. Is a parrotlet a real animal? Is that like an actual type of bird?
Parrotlet?
Yeah, can somebody look that up for me? I'm curious
Is that
now
like
that
a
I'm
baby parrot?
now that I'm
Parrotlets
a
is
bird
group of-
person.
Parrotlets are a group of the smallest New World parrot species, comprising several. It's like a subset of parrot.
Oh, okay, so it's a real. I'd never heard of a parrot. I'd heard of a parakeet, but I've never heard of like a parrotlet.
Yeah. I used to have parakeets. I love them.
Oh, they're so cute. I love birds.
Me too.
How long do they
My
live?
favorite. Parakeets?
Yeah.
They typically live about a decade.
Oh, that's a long time actually. It's longer than I
Yeah,
thought.
I had mine for 11 years.
Good bird. What was his name?
It was a family. BB, Boo Boo, Chucky, Choco, and Chombi.
Chombi.
Oh, yeah.
I like Chombi.
Yeah, I loved Chombi. Was the fan favorite.
Chombi is a good name.
Yeah,
Yobby.
Chombi was. Yobby.
Sure, most people just think of parrots as talking, but parakeets and parrotlets can too. They're still young, so they don't know too much. But I think I'm a pretty good trainer, if I do say so myself. You're seem to really love animals. I was gonna say, this is an animal guy. Love is a bit of a strong word, but they do keep me company. They may not be as smart as humans, but they're simpler. They don't have mortgages or midlife crises, and they don't lie. Wow, I hope that I'm like this guy when I'm older. It's comforting that the things I can give them, food and shelter, are all they'll ever need. Wouldn't you agree? Mortgages...
There's a desperation to this guy. He's like, you know, that's all they'll ever need. They'll never lie to me. Not like my ex-wife.
Not like my ex-wife. My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better.
Our aim is getting better! It's fucking marriage is terrible!
Our aim is getting better!
Yeah, no, Jen saw that joke the other day, because marriage is terrible.
Yeah. Saw that joke literally 2 days ago.
We had a cockatiel when I was younger. Apparently I tried to cuddle with it once and it did not go over well. No, I feel like birds aren't the most cuddliest animals in the world. Mortgages or midlife crisis? What does that have to do with cats and birds? What I mean is that pets have no desire or ambition. Humans, they have ambitions to get their next meal. Humans, we like to have dreams and plans. We're always chasing something or someone. But those desires can hurt ourselves. My ex-wife! Those desires can hurt ourselves. Or worse, it can hurt other people. These dreams can even be manipulated by others for their own ends.
Like Mike!
Like Mike! Like Mike! I get shot in the next room. Are we still talking about that? This guy might actually be talking about his ex-wife. Oh, I'm sorry. I started rambling there. Don't mind me. And the older I get, the more I go on about things. Aw, old curmudgeon. Well, what was going on with you last night? Last night? I wouldn't know myself. I was just looking after my pets at the time.
Everybody was by themselves, like a bunch of loners.
Yeah, I know. We can't get any goddamn alibis around here, so how are we supposed to find out who did it? Actually, last night, a rat snuck into my room. Thankfully, I managed to kill it.
Wait, you gotta say press jizz like Garv
Press
at least
jizz.
once.
Can't let
Okay,
any
thank
filthy pets spread diseases to my pets. Press jizz. I didn't know there were rats on the ship. Whoa, who is that? Who
Must be the captain.
Who? What hot, sexy redhead. Wow. Mommy. I didn't know there were rats on the ship. Oh, sure.
Yeah, it is a redhead, but it can't be Lilith because she's too tall.
Hey, how do you know? They all look the same height in this game.
I don't know, she looked pretty tall to me.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna ask her what her height is. Oh, sure. I imagine
Even if she says that she's 12 pixels tall, that's still taller than Lilith.
Yeah, no. No, I'm 13 pixels tall.
I have no witty comeback to that.
13! I imagine they sneak on the ship when it docks. But once they got on, there's nothing to do but kill them. Well, that's what the cat's job is, I imagine. Alright, so he said he was in his room?
Yeah.
Great. Another person with no alibi. Hey, miss. She that looks like me. She's wearing a white dress, red shoes. We only have one question for her. Anything interesting happened last night? Gwen. Did they say that Gwen was the name of the captain of the ship? Or did they just call her the ship captain?
Called her so far, yeah.
Yeah, I think just her. Another character named Gwen on a ship, just also like Spiritfarer. That's crazy.
She's also not dressed like a captain, so this might not be the captain.
Yeah, maybe she's a different maybe she's the other maybe she's the ship's chanteuse or something.
So you got 2 people on this 7-person crew.
Giving
dedicated
entertainment.
to entertainment.
Listen,
where's the doctor?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't think she'll tell us much. Oh, that's you, Jen.
She'll tell us much, Alton. Maybe we should just move on.
Who is that? Alright, so she's mysterious. she's weird. Pleasant sailing, Alton. Alright, that's my room. I think we've looked at everything here, so I guess now all we have to do is go downstairs. Was Gwen the milfy deer? She sure was. You're goddamn right! Salutations, Quella.
Oh, these must be the guests.
Yeah, I guess these are the yeah, this is the guest passengers. Oh, bathroom. Well, y'all know what we gotta do. We gotta destroy a toilet in here.
Destroy some toilets.
Time to commit some violence.
They won't let me commit violence! Let me in! Let me in!
You don't have to go right now.
No, I always have to go. You do not want to know how many times I had a bowel movement today. The answer is too many. Far too many.
That was me like
There's 200.
That was me a few days ago.
This is Quella. Maybe Quella. That was you a few days ago? That was me today.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't understand. I didn't even really like eat that much yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe you're
How?
Quella, because we haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, maybe the redheaded lady is Quella.
No, that's Gwen.
Oh, yeah.
Glitching out.
Ah!
No, what's going on?
Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe Quella is the one who died. Nobody puts Baby Bird in a corner. I get that reference. Oh, all the cat
It's in the
beds.
80s film Dirty Dancing
Dirty Dancing.
with
Wait,
Jennifer Grey
Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze.
and
Aloof and beautiful.
Gary Orbach.
We must know more. I agree. Wait, what happens if we possess the cat and then we go to Garv as the cat?
I was looking for
Meow.
Sunny.
Meow. Your food bowl is empty. What? Your food bowl is filled, you stupid cat. Meow.
That's the most cat owner shit I've ever seen.
I've definitely said that to Pepper before.
Yeah.
You see my cat? I've been looking for them everywhere. The cat shows up. Hey, shut the fuck up!
Meow. Hey! Right, I don't know. I swear to God, I feel like I hear him everywhere, but I can't find him. Stop your meowing. I know you're not hungry. You have your food. And I just emptied your litter box yesterday. Don't tell me you're gonna wet the floor already. Oh, you don't want them to do that. Meow! I think there must have been something wrong with your stupid little brain. That's why you keep bothering me. Oh! Why is he
This is
being so
without
mean to his
exaggeration.
cat?
This is without exaggeration how my dad would talk to my cat.
Oh, but did he still love him, though?
More than he let on.
Okay.
Max was a good cat.
Yeah, maybe Garv loves me in his own unique way. This guy is amazing.
Affectionately,
I
we
love
call-
him. He's great.
Affectionately, we called our cat Fathead, so like...
Fathead.
Yeah.
Oh, Pepper's a fathead, aren't you, buddy? I'm tired and I want to go home. You can make it through! You can make it through. I know it's hard getting back into the transition after a 3-day weekend, but y'all got this. Breast jizz. Meow. Alright, so nothing happens,
We all
I
just
guess.
gotta collectively press jizz in life, you know?
Yeah, sometimes that's all you
just
can
gotta
do at
wind
the end of the
down.
day.
Sometimes you just gotta wind down, just press jizz, and then everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really all you can do at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Donovan? I don't think we met Donovan yet. And Gwen. Oh, wait, but maybe... What happens if I...
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Because
Now
I
you
think
can
we
anywhere.
I think we've spoken to everybody.
Oh boy.
But we
This must
haven't
be
spoken to
Donovan.
this guy. Meow. He doesn't react in any way. Okay. No, let me unlock the door so I can speak to him. Oh wait, a key! I just realized. Oh,
You can't get past him though.
yeah, how do I get that key? I must get that key! Come, little meow meow, little demonic cat. Oh, wait. Do I
It
just
looks
need
like,
to wait for him to move out of the way?
God, who's the... He's like a combination of Sebastian in Stardew and the other guy in Stardew.
He looks like a greaser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
tunnel
right.
snakes rule.
It
Where
doesn't
the
look
funnel
like
cakes.
I can get the key. But what about if I go to this room?
Nah.
An axe? A big hatchet propped up against the wall? Nothing weird about that.
Yeah, nothing unusual here.
Nothing unusual here. Giant rustic dresser with a mirror on top. It has 4 large shelves. Backpack lies on the floor. Let's look through it. I need thumbs before I can do something like that.
Oh, you don't? Have you never met a cat before?
God dang. Let me unlock these doors, god damn it. Alright, so... Oops. No!
Now's not the time to sleep. Now is always the time to sleep.
It's always an appropriate time to sleep. Let's see. Are there any other rooms I can get to? Ah, I keep doing that. This is just the way to the kid. Maybe I should go save.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, save often in this game.
Hey, it's good to see you again.
Parentheses used.
Hey, wait, you should be drunker now. He definitely hit the bottle since he left.
Hey, hello again.
He's got nothing else to do. He's locked in here and he
exactly.
can't talk to any adults. Who needs thumbs when you can purr? Exactly. That's all the voice you need.
You talk to me in your natural form. I could give you some advice. I ain't gonna talk to a fucking cat, though. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Jesus, what's his deal? Why doesn't he want to talk to a cat? Alright. It looks like the question marks have changed. So is there new information, maybe? Or what should I do next?
What do a searching for a thief, huh? See, I know. I only gotta move from the bed because I'm telling.
Yeah, imagine he's
uh,
like smoking a
that's- they
cigar
just-
while he's talking to you here.
Yeah.
I know everything that goes on. Nothing gets past me. You know, go along with it. Gives you a good opportunity to meet everyone on the ship. Maybe that little history seems irrelevant to yours, but I think this might just be the tip of the iceberg.
Tell me more.
Well, Sue said to talk to everyone on the ship, right? I don't know why I'm saying Sue, and everybody else says Sue, and then her name is Shu. I don't know why we're doing that. Several of them should be on the upper floors of the ship, so I guess start there. There might be some more people on the lower floor too, but they tend to stay inside their rooms.
Yeah, I feel like he spits a lot when he talks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing that right now.
He spits and smokes his little cigars. Let's see, can I... Oh, now I can finally use the bathroom. Thank God.
Or
Hehe, I'm better. Okay, who else? So...
Wait, did you wash your hands?
No. Who washes
Oh.
their hands after they use the bathroom?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Door's locked. But the cat wouldn't let us grab the key, though.
it was like in Barnabas's room or whatever his name was.
Yeah. So, did we miss anything? Like, is there anything else that we need to ask any of the other passengers?
Is there any? But we haven't met the captain yet, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think we found the captain. So maybe we should look for her.
Wow, there.
Well, hello!
Did you go upstairs or is that the observation deck?
That is... Upstairs is where, like, the steering wheel and
that's the
everything
bridge.
is,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
nobody up here.
Hmm.
But yeah, where is the captain, actually? Gwen can't be the captain.
Maybe you're the captain and you're dead now.
I am the captain now. Oh yeah, wait, actually, I could be the captain. You're right. That's a good point. Oh, okay. Here's another
Here she
person.
is. That's gotta be her.
Yeah, maybe this is her. How you doing? Who wants to be Quella?
Jen, you wanna be Quella?
Sure. Doing pretty well, thanks. I've just been busy writing. That's all I seem to do, just about.
Hey,
What are you writing?
man, you wanna come to the observation room?
Hey
It's
man,
so
you wanna
lonely.
see the observation room? I heard it's like really cool.
Well,
I've been working
my
on
mom
it
said
for a
my
while
music
now.
was good.
My mom said we could drink Coke and eat chips.
I've been working on a book for a while now.
Mom said it's my turn to DJ.
First draft is pretty close to being finished, but there's still a lot to do. So, I'm trying to power through this last stretch. Press jizz.
What's it about?
Oh, you really want to know? Cool. Well, it's a science fiction story that takes place in the far future. The world is dying and coming to an end, basically. It focuses on a small group of characters and how they cope with it.
I wonder if this is supposed to reflect the story of this game. That sounds depressing.
Sound that way, but it's actually a happy story. Press jizz. It's about endings. I mean, everything ends, and often before we're ready.
True.
Press jizz. But endings are necessary. They teach us to enjoy what we have while it's here. And even when we find ourselves in what seems like a living nightmare, we can still find comfort. I guess it's not a happy story. It's bittersweet.
All right, I'll leave you to it. And so wait, is there anything else to ask her? Oh yeah, so yeah, let's ask her about the observation room. Gotta ask
Oh,
everybody.
right. You work there, don't you? I'd love to, but I'm kind of busy most of the time.
God, nobody's even giving us a good excuse. Everybody's just like, "Oh, I'm busy. I'm busy." They're not
We're in the
even
middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
In a fucking. You have literally nothing better
busy
to
doing
do.
fucking what? Where are you going? Excuses.
Right on the observation
excuses.
deck, among my sick beats.
Just like people in real life. And what was going on last night, out of curiosity?
Well, doing the same thing I do most nights. Writing.
There.
Yeah. I went to bed too late and got up this morning all groggy. But I do my best writing really late. Why, what's up?
Oh, nobody was at the observation room. It was pretty quiet. This guy in the fucking observation room.
Sure, everyone was just busy with their own stuff, like me. I wouldn't worry about it. Maybe people will stop by later.
Alright. So that's all we're gonna get out of her. So is that everybody? No? Or is there anybody else we need to talk to? Alright, we can't talk to Zoo. And she won't say anything to us. Do we just need to, like, exhaust every dialogue option with everybody on the ship? Or... Alright, I've said everything I could to him. And I think I've said everything to the chef as well. I'd love to know why there's a giant hole in the wall in the kitchen. Alright, I think I've said everything to him.
I wonder if the cat can fit through that wall.
Actually... How are the passengers? They seem quite content.
They seem quiet, but I'm sure you've been able to acquaint yourself with all the passengers.
Nobody goes to the observation room.
Oh, I'm sure. Party.
Should I ask all these questions, or?
You asked him his alibi, right? He was on his own doing whatever.
Oh yeah, what were you up to last night?
Tonight?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Double checking all of our instruments in the pilot house. Yes, that took a while. Press jizz. I got to bed rather late.
Was all of the work really necessary? Is there anybody you could change possession to? I don't think so yet. Was all of that really necessary?
It's unnecessary until the day when suddenly it isn't. You never know what might go wrong, and if they do, it's better to know sooner rather than later. Yes, indeed. Forewarned is a forearmed, and I am always forewarned.
Okay, so I
Why,
can't...
hello!
Here, wait, let's see. Hey, come back here. Alright, I can't possess him. Let's see if I can possess anybody else. No. I don't think I can yet, and I definitely can't do her. So maybe I just need to get back in the cat's body? Because it doesn't really seem like anything is progressing it. Where did the cat go? Oh, wait, there he is. Hey, get back here. There we go. Now, we just need to wait for them to leave their rooms, I guess. So, how's it going? This is Donovan. I'll be Donovan. Fine. Right then.
Wanted you to be Donovan.
Me?
Yeah.
Interested in checking out the observation room? Not really.
Bro, look at Gwen.
Listen, Gwen, if you want to dance, I know a
Yes,
great place. I know a great place where you can let out all your emotion on the. In fact, this place has a dance floor where you can do that exact act. May I
It's more of a
interest you?
deck, really.
It's more of a deck,
You wanna
really.
come-
An
You wanna come
observation
observe me
deck,
do my DJ.
if you will. Are you sure? It's a pretty nice setup over there. That's nice. Come on, loosen up, have some fun. Leave me alone. Alright, so this guy is like the Shane from Stardew Valley. No! Get back here! No, do not go into your room. Hey. What was going on last night? Oh, why do you care? My friend lost something last night. I was wondering if you saw it. Your friend, huh? No, I didn't see anything last night. Come to think of it, though, other things have seemed to go missing around here, too. You don't
Like
think
my
it was...
patience.
Like my... I thought you were about to say, like my peanuts. Like my peanuts.
Like my balls.
Like my balls.
My balls.
Which they took.
They took my balls. You don't think it was stolen, do you? I never said that.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
Right, well, maybe they just misplaced it. Heard old boats like this have all sorts of nooks and crannies that things can fall into. Alright, I guess this is progressing.
I don't know if this is working. It seems like we're just creeping people out.
Well, I think that's on account of Alton constantly asking people if they want to go to the fucking observation deck. And not because we're asking if they've stolen anything. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Maybe we should just go back to my room and rethink things.
Alright. So she was on the second floor, right? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't learn anything that tells me who broke into my room. I really hope there might be some detail I'd pick up.
Yeah, everybody has pretty... Well, they have shitty alibis, but, alibis nonetheless.
What about you?
Pepper, hey. God, somebody's blasting music so loud nearby. It's a Tuesday, Jesus. Let's see, I don't know. Because I'm trying to... So, the alibis were... The chef was cleaning things all night long. Or he was cleaning the kitchen. Daryl was out on the deck. The, Ferdinand was, like, running all around the boat. Gwen won't tell us shit. Donovan won't tell us anything. So we don't really have enough information, do we? What do you think, Jen? I mean, I know you don't want to spoil, but am I in the right direction here?
Like, in terms of, like...
My thought process?
What's your thought process?
Well, like that, we don't really know enough right now, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, keep everybody...
Because there's a bunch of people who haven't given us any information. And,
yeah, you'll get more.
Alright, yeah, so I'll probably have to say beats the hell out of me.
So we really didn't accomplish anything by talking to everyone, huh? Well, we didn't actually talk to everyone, I guess. We never ran into the captain.
Yeah, where the fuck is she?
She must have turned in for the night. She's almost always around, so that's bad luck on our part. Press jizz.
Achoo!
Oh, jeez, you're still reacting to the dust, huh? I really need to clean up my room, I guess.
I thought he was gonna sneeze out the spirit.
I just had a thought. Maybe the person left their fingerprint in the dust on my glass furniture.
Oh?
Well, all we need is a copy of the fingerprints from everybody on the ship.
Alright, well, let me see. Let me check and see if there's anything like that.
Wait, Alton, you don't have to do that. I was just joking. That's jizz.
That's not a bad idea, though, getting everybody's fingerprints.
I mean, there's no way we could figure out who it was from a fingerprint.
But there are no fingerprints. Ooh. They burned them off.
What do you mean?
I mean, there are finger marks where someone touched the glass, but there are no fingerprints. Very strange. It's like in forensics when we were learning about how you can not leave fingerprints behind, and we learned that you can like burn your fingerprints off somehow, but I'm like, that I always thought that was so dumb. I'm like, why don't you just wear gloves? I feel like that's so much easier. Maybe it's about time for some advanced interrogation. Yeah, I mean, why don't we sneak into the kitchen and find us a few tools that can help us move these interrogations along, if you know what I mean. Quick, to the ship's forensic lab. Does the ship even have... Well, I guess if we have a DJing observation deck, then we must have a forensic lab.
Okay.
So, I guess they were wearing gloves then?
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Wait, that's it! Alton, you're a genius!
I know! I always said this in forensics class.
If there are no prints, it means they must have been wearing gloves, which means it must have been... Donovan! That weird quiet guy. I always thought it was strange how he wears those all the time.
He was being a little shifty when we were talking to him earlier.
I bet it was him.
But he also strikes me as a red herring.
It makes sense, really. That guy always gave me a bad feeling.
But
why would he break into my room and steal, or that?
That? Achoo! Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't break anything. Are we losing control of his body?
It's fine. Let's get you out of here. You look so ill.
It's weird, though. Why wouldn't Donovan have stolen some of this? Why wouldn't Donovan have stolen some of this stuff? There's an MP3 player here. A really good model. I used to have one like that, but I lost it. Because I bet those two characters have some kind of history. And those headphones are a really good brand, too. Not cheap. I had one like that, too, but I lost it. So... what the hell? The one you least suspect this whole time.
You know, I thought that Amazon Prime package was sus.
I guess I wasn't really paying attention to it before. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. I never lost them. You stole them.
Wait, it's not like that.
I was always just an easy mark, huh? A walking pile of money. That was how you saw me.
DJs are.
Oh, so maybe they
piles of money.
Maybe they were dating then. That was a nice long con you had going there. Congratulations.
Just wait a minute.
I'm still... Oh, no, I guess never mind. I guess I'm not confused because he said we'd be sharing the body. So I guess he still does have some of his consciousness working right now. So you can steal something else from me? I'm out of here.
Stole his heart.
Aw.
Damn.
Poor Alton. That wasn't right of her to steal his shit. Ship sinking. We completed the first chapter. Hello again, my dead friend. That was the first chapter. That felt like a prologue. I hate to interrupt, but I need to talk to you. Press jizz. When you can come back to my room. Oh, wait, that's the child.
To me, Paolo.
Hey, Pepper. Don't knock down your pills.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I've been back for a few minutes. I wasn't sure if you guys
Oh no.
were aware.
I mean, I heard you when you entered back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying stuff, but
Oh.
yeah, no, never mind. It's all good.
Look, we can be her now.
Oh. Because we know she's a thief.
Now that we know that she's a dirty thief. How about little Bean Prince? Yeah, what if it was the cat that did it? Little Toe Bean Prince.
What is, are those like socks underneath the shirt there? They look like a goofy smiley face.
They do. Yeah, it looks
They
like
do.
a little emoji.
Hey.
It's like, hey!
Hey, yeah,
I'm
it
the
looks like
Flying Dutchman.
the flying Davy Jones lock. What if the twist to this game
Davy
is
Jones locker.
the twist to this game is we're all in Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we finished chapter 1. We found out we found out who one of the thieves is. We don't know who stole her stuff, but we know who stole Alton's stuff. I just realized he didn't like pick his stuff up after he left. He just like left without like being like, and I'm taking my headphones back too.
He knows where he is.
Give me my money back. All right.
And he was like, I was just a walking pile of money to you, as DJs always are.
As DJs are. Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, obviously. You're a DJ. All right, Paolo. What is it?
Sorry to interrupt you. Good job on finding out about Sue's little break-in. Doesn't look like it's connected to your death at all, but who knows? That's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Good news and bad news.
Alright. Should we start with the good news or the bad news?
Bad news always first.
Yeah, bad news always first.
The bad news is something else I need you to do.
Okay. Hey, come here. Stop knocking things over.
The bad news is Peppa's gonna ruin Lilith's entire apartment.
Yep. He already has.
In your current state, your spirit can only move so far from your body. The problem is, we're moving away from your body very quickly, probably because it's no longer on board.
What? Oh, I am in Davy Jones' locker then.
The ship continues on its path. I can't guarantee you'll have enough time in this world. The ship's direction has to be changed, at least for the time being. The captain or the first mate would be... Oh my god, what the fuck am I saying? The captain or the first mate would be able and willing to steer the ship, so you might set your sight on one of them.
Okay. Well, what's the good news?
You may have noticed that each person you possess has a special ability that you can use. Or it might be complete news to you. The good news is your ghost form now has some abilities of its own.
Wait, what do they mean by special abilities? What could Alton do? Besides
Talk to
DJ.
people, I guess. If you stand next to someone and activate your ability, you can jump into their mind and read their thoughts. Hopefully this can give you clues about who they are and what they'll open up to. You know, in case there's somebody that did talk to you beforehand. If you really concentrate, you should be able to create a spectral field around yourself. This field will show you who you can currently possess and what areas you've unlocked yourself. These abilities won't solve anything by themselves, but they can still be helpful.
Alright. That's interesting.
Good luck out there. Remember to press jizz. And remember, if you get stuck on a problem, you can come to me for advice.
Always, when in doubt, press jizz.
When in doubt, plus jizz. Alright. Well, I would say we have reached about 3 hours now, and we finished the first chapter. So maybe that was a good little taster for the game, and we could probably end off here for the day. Because I am getting hungry, Pepper is getting a little antsy, and yeah, probably just a good time as any. But alright, we've gotten a feel for who all of our characters are. We know that there's many mysteries afoot. Sorry, what was that, Jen?
There's evil afoot!
There's always evil afoot.
Evil!
I'm on my last smoke. Goes
DJ's
to
afoot.
me some from Donovan. I will say, we have a lot of scumbags on board, that's for sure. Definitely a lot of scumbags, a lot of ne'er-do-wells, a lot of people who seem to be trifling around, if you know what I mean. But it's an intriguing game so far, so I'm excited to continue.
Yeah, it's fun.
Am I on the right path, Jen?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Don't go. I'm sorry. I know that it was a shorter stream today, but I'm getting quite hungry. I could tell that these guys are getting a little tired too, so I don't want to hold them for too long tonight. You know, it's a weeknight, but we're gonna continue on with this game for sure because I love a good mystery. So I'm excited to see who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, who's holding secrets.
Who's just a guy.
Who's just a guy.
Will anybody ever go up to the observation deck?
Yeah, that's the biggest mystery of all.
Yeah,
Will
we'll
we ever get anybody to dance with us in the observation check? Yeah, I mean.
Heck.
Clearly didn't do a thorough background check before hiring these crew members. No, this is certainly the definition quite of a skeleton crew. Have good night, Bun Bun. Thank you, all of you guys, too. Is there would you guys like to give us any parting words of wisdom before I end off stream tonight? Or anything you'd like to plug, or just anything you would like to say at all?
Oh, you're talking to us? Oh, shit.
Yes, who else would I be talking to?
I was like, are you talking to me?
You talking to me? Whom?
You talking to me?
Whom?
I'm not the right person to impart wisdom. Clean your teeth. Go to school.
Get your zinc and vitamin D.
Good advice.
Press
good
jizz.
advice. Press jizz. Yeah,
press jizz. Press jizz.
The
That
advice
is
for tonight
the
is,
takeaway.
when in doubt, press jizz.
Press jizz.
Exactly. When in doubt, press jizz. But yes, on that note, that's probably a good place to end off for tonight. So thank you so much, Jen and Jacob, for joining me. It was lovely having my friends on once again. I hope that you guys had fun.
Thank you for having us. We'll be back very soon.
Yeah,
we'll
please come back soon. I'd love to have you guys on for more fun stream ideas, and definitely more like tier list streams too. More games, just more.
Sounds like we need to do a stream of hot anime takes.
Yeah, we definitely a hot anime take stream. And yeah, watching Gravity. Yeah, watch Gravity Falls. That's another good piece of advice. Read Freerun too. Press jizz, read Freerun, watch Gravity Falls, and spend some time with your friends. Always good to have you all as a group.
Observation deck.
Fun. I agree. Yeah, and do it all on the observation deck. All of these leisurely activities are really great fun things to do upon the observation deck.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, on that note, I am going to be ending off tonight, everybody. So thank you so much, Critique. Thank you, Dr. Karate. Thank you, Roro. Thank you, Trick Proof. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Lumi. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you to everybody who gave me a follow tonight. Everybody who donated bits, resubbed, donated subs means the absolute universe to me. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much once again for 800 followers on Twitch. That means so fucking much to me. I just am really excited for when we can get to 1,000. So much more fun stuff to come. But yes, that is enough.
Thinking about the 1,000 reward.
Yeah, and once we get to 1,000, we can have like a little like reward or something. Pending, I'll have to think of what the reward is. But we'll have a reward. We'll bake a cake on stream or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how to do it without thumbs or any fingers at all.
Yay!
Yay! But yes, adieu, everybody. I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I should be back later this week on either Thursday or Friday, hopefully. But until then, take care of yourselves, sleep well, go have a good meal, and yeah, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for the head pat. Bye, 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 bye.
Or like observation dick.
What? Press just. Jizz.